we pick up shortly after we left off. Delia and Othronus had already left, so we will pick up with Nyla and Cordelia. Volo, before he left, told everybody, before anybody left, he told you guys where he last saw Floon, the Skewered Dragon Inn. He also gave you guys directions, which I presume you are following.
Mm-hmm.
Or are you just going to forge your own path?
No, I'll follow directions. I don't know where I'm going.
I think it's just a constant in my characters. They are not good at following directions.
I'm like,
I get lost a lot.
We could roll for survival.
All right, Laner, how do you want to play this out?
Okay, so...
Because I don't think Celia was really paying attention to the directions, if I'm being real honest here.
But Celia's with Othronus, though. Would Othronus know?
I think they left shortly one after the other, and we're going to pick up with them.
Oh, that's true. You're lost.
We're going to pick up with you guys in a moment, Othronus and Celia. Nyla and Cordelia, are you going... I mean, I'm just going to say that you guys either... Because I don't want to spend an hour.
There's big signs everywhere leading you to the right direction, so you know exactly where you're going.
An arrow.
I mean,
that
there
sign
are
won't help because I
signs,
can't read.
The barbarian, the only one who knows how to read. Other than
I mean, I know how to read. I just did he write out the directions for me?
I'd
Maybe
say
he drew a map.
It hasn't gifted.
Okay, then I'm fine then. If I have them written down, I'm okay.
Did he write it down for us as well? Because I don't know if we got directions.
I almost imagine if Celia saw him writing down the directions and was like, "Here you go," and she just grabbed it from him and ran off.
Yep. I hope they were finished directions.
Well, he wrote down the same directions for the rest for Cordelia and Nyla. So you follow said directions down Gut Alley, down through or over through Shatessa Street, down to Keir Street, and just as you're turning the corner off of Dakir Street onto the main road of the city, the Way of the Dragon, you find Celia and Othronus, which they are staring at the same scene that you are. As you turn that corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the City Watch. Lying on the cobblestones are a half-dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some terrible battle that happened on this street. Officers of the Watch have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses on what happened. One of the officers sees you and she says, "Get on, nothing to see here." But you regrouped.
Yeah.
I'm actually just going to let them know.
Shiny ass.
You might want to maybe want to get your eyes checked because there's just pointing at everything. There's plenty to see here.
Yeah, Celia's looking around. You call this nothing to see here? What is this?
You don't need to linger. It just makes more problems. Did you see what happened here?
Did I see what happened here?
No.
No.
Then please just let us do our jobs and try to figure out what was happening, though. Well, it doesn't take a detective to figure out what likely went on.
What did go on?
Yeah, so it's gonna lean in closer and just go, wait, what did go on?
They look like they've been struck down by something.
The officer she just kind of face palms and is like, please just go around to wherever you're going.
But wherever we're going could be dangerous. We don't want to be caught up in the same danger that these folks are put up.
Coming through the dock ward. This is maybe not the place if you're wanting to stay out of trouble.
We got a job to do.
Okay then.
At least can you tell us about the foe that we might be running into so we know how to defend ourselves? That'd be nice.
You're all new in town, aren't you?
She is very
How'd
much.
you guess?
I'm not, but can the power of God assist you today? As her shiny armor just goes brighter and brighter.
Celia rolls her eyes.
Well, if you're from Waterdeep, then you surely know what's been going on, don't you? It's been kind of hard to avoid hearing about it, frankly.
She coughs awkwardly to the side, and she's like, "Of course, I'm very much aware. But for my new companions,
please go somewhere other than here, and tell them what's going on."
But it is God's will that we are here now to hear what has happened, and I'm very not that good with my words. So if you'd be so kind to fill in my company, yes, my new friends here, as to what is happening, I would be more than happy to take a look at the scene.
Behind you. I can barely keep myself from laughing out loud at you doing this.
I'm willing to roll a charisma check for this man.
Celia is face palming at those words.
Yeah, go on ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
He is also face palming.
Can I give her disadvantage by standing behind her looking disappointed?
Let's just see how she rolls.
Cordelia's just looking at her with rotating her head trying to follow what she's saying.
My new friend here, 18. Proficiency!
She face palms and just kind of mutters to herself loud enough for you guys to hear. God, I don't get paid enough for this shit. Anyway, it's a gang war. Pick up practically any newspaper and you'll probably be able to read about it.
You know that
just,
brawl
nodding her
we
head,
got
yes,
into?
yes.
And I'm just gonna say behind you know that brawl happened back at the tavern? That was that. Same thing.
I'm glad you picked up on it. Yes, it was.
Oh, what gangs are involved here? What?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Xanathar
Cordelia, she
and-
scuttles up to this officer, and she's like, I want to know too. I want to know who's involved.
I'm just gonna
Her
face palm
eyes
this
are
point.
wide.
I'm gonna if I can, I'm gonna just ask the officer to step to the side with me for a quick second and just essentially take out gold and just ask if you could just not arrest these idiots and let us know if we're heading in the right direction to what was the tavern's name again we're heading to?
The Skewered Dragon.
Yeah. Are we heading the right way for the Skewered Dragon?
She kind of gives you a look at you and then a look at the coin, then a look at you again, and a look back at the coin, and she kind of gingerly takes it from your hand.
Ooh, can I make a perception check on that?
Are you trying to see it or?
Yes, because I see that he's taking the lady away as we're trying to have a conversation, so I want to know what's going on.
He's
I
paying
don't know.
her
Would
off.
this be sleight of hand or just a regular handoff?
I would say sleight of hand if you're trying to be secretive about it.
Yeah, roll sleight of hand compared to her perception.
He's paying her off to not mention him. I'm confused. Who's involved in here?
He is. He's the gang leader.
Oh.
So you guys...
Yeah, I got a 4. My own shininess has blinded me for just a brief moment.
I got a 16.
Ooh.
You go to raise up a hand in objection. It's just the light of the moon reflects off of your own armor and it's my eyes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's very shortly after sunset, but it is still late fall, so it's the sun is setting early. So it's 6:30ish. Approximately. Fine, I'll accept this gift. Alright, well, if you want to know what's going on, it's mostly rumors at this point, but she is kind of speaking hushly. Do you want me to say this to your entire group here, or?
Yes, fine, thank you.
The Zentarim and the Xanathar Guild are practically at war in the city. It would not be wise to get involved. From what I've heard, it's some kind of fight over some dispute over money.
That is the word on the street, yes.
Yes. So you already knew this, then?
I heard rumors. It's always best to confirm from multiple sources. But thank you, and I apologize for them.
Just stay out of trouble, will you?
I can't promise that. We've been asked to find a missing rich kid.
Well, just make sure to keep the blood off the streets, all right?
That'll be the... Fuck, I just realized I forgot to do the accent the entire time. Damn.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you
Yeah,
don't do the
yeah,
accent
yeah.
around
The
us. The
accent.
accent's completely fake.
The accent's a cover up. I got it.
Yeah.
The accent
The
is
accent was a shit show. I was drunk by the time I got there. That's why I was slurring every word.
Perfect.
Which actually, make a history check, I think, the Thronus.
Sure. You know what? I'm gonna go for a bad British accent starting now.
Yes.
Hey, that's fine.
Swap
Can't be worse
accents every
than-
session.
And I have a question. What would Celia need to roll to eavesdrop on their conversation? She
Yeah,
is
same.
curious.
I want to
Go on
eavesdrop.
and roll perception, both of you. Though I think Nyla, that shit has
Oh.
already failed.
Yeah,
That-
no, I'm
that's a
just gonna
20.
say, I've been too blinded by
Um,
my own radiance.
I
That
rolled
D20,
9.
man.
Darn it, I
rolled a
want to
7 on that history.
eavesdrop.
Okay.
Yeah, so 13.
I'll say, Thronus, why don't you roll stealth this time, since you rolled sleight of hand before?
Easy enough.
And with your history check, I'll
A
still
history
give
check,
you...
unfortunately, from 7. Damn it, I have nothing in history.
Ooh.
I will say that with that, you still know that you think that that's a saying.
Oh, that is a
among the-
critical fail on that stealth.
It's because you remembered
Damn.
the accent and then it kind of threw you off and you forgot you were trying to be quiet.
I already know what's
Uh,
going on. I know this already. You don't need to worry about it.
With that, you remember with the 7 that you got earlier. I'll say that you remember vaguely that the saying just remember to keep the blood off the streets is a saying amongst the guards that kind of giving the gist. It's keep it off the street.
Out of the public eye, because that's when we have to get involved, and we don't want to get involved with your bullshit.
Generally, it's kind of the we're not fully supporting you. If need will stop you, but also if you don't get caught, then you don't get caught.
It's less work for us.
Yeah.
I see that a lot, like that John Wick thing, where as long as it's off it's kept within the organizations themselves, they usually don't mess with them.
Yeah, I think those last couple parts, the two of you do here.
Most definitely.
Yeah, with a nat 1.
Yeah, no, I
Particularly-
blew that out hard.
Particularly, I think the parts about the gang war and the that you're telling him, this person, that you are looking for someone. All right, be on your way now. I've got a job to do.
Much
Right.
appreciated, and good luck with that. Or let's head on to the damn tavern.
All right, you guys make your way down the Wave to the Dragon Road. Most of the street lamps are in this kind of section of the city, you've noticed, are actually out. The glass in them has been smashed, and whatever light source is
Ooh.
used in have been taken. So luckily it is not a full moon, but it is bright enough tonight that you can see pretty decently well. You smell the salt air and something foul-smelling kind of lingering in the air. These run-down neighborhoods. One nearby shop, as you're walking down, stands out from all the others. It has a deep purple facade, and its windows hangs a stuffed... Well, some of you aren't entirely sure what it is, but it's some round, grapefruit-like sized, circular-ish thing with several what look to be appendages with eyes off of them. It's got a mouth and an eye in the center, and eyes on each of these stalks.
Oh, wait.
Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zablob Shop. Roll Arcana if you want to try to, if your character would try to discern think that they might know.
Would I roll just to see if this is involved? If this shop is affiliated with either gangs?
You can go ahead and roll history if you're trying to figure that out.
One more.
Okay, that is 1.
That's a 1.
Yeah, I rolled 2 and then I have a -1 in Arcana, so yep.
Oof. That's fair.
Oh, that's a 4.
Ooh, bad rolls.
What's that big ugly thing? I'll just say that.
Ugly thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Nyla
shit about what
has
it trumps,
pulled
so
out
that's a possible
a
spot.
handkerchief out of nowhere and is covering her nose.
Yeah.
Celia's actually approached the shop because it's a big purple shop and she likes purple. But she's
Go
kind
ahead
of
and-
curious to see what kind of shop it is.
Fair enough. You can go
Are
ahead
we
and have you
really
rolled
stopping
to
here?
see whether you know what this shop or what this thing hanging in the window is.
An Arcana as well, or would you like me to roll for
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. You could roll Arcana or History, I'd say. Whichever
Roll
you
an
prefer.
Arcana.
We've got no real rush at the moment, so
Nope,
why not let
7.
the ghosts-
It seems a little familiar, but it you don't remember it all that well.
Alright, gang, do we want to stop here, or do we want to keep going to the tavern?
Please, let's head forward. This stench
It's
is...
not the stenches, to be clear, is not coming from the shop.
Oh yeah, but she doesn't care. She's like staying outside longer than we have to. She's like, I don't want to be anywhere near this area. It's nasty. She has a pure look of disgust of everything.
Close
Cordelia
by
looks
the
up to
skewered
she
dragon as
says.
well.
You have a cold? Are you alright?
Sweetheart, you're gonna have a real tough time.
Maybe.
How much you can take.
Oh, well, you better get that checked out. You know, there's nothing like a bit of whiskey and some honey to clear that right out of you.
Is that what you do?
Oh, it's old grandma's recipe.
Exactly.
Like Nemo used to make.
She has like this visible look of concern for the two of you. It's like, how are you both still alive?
Celia has already walked up to the door of the shop and is trying to open it to go in.
I guess
Is anybody gonna like one-shot her to stop her?
I'm going to
So-
follow her in there because I don't know enough about this shop to think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
She just kind of sighs. She's like, I have no reason to stop this person. And maybe the smell inside will be better.
It's worth.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
Celia, as you open the door to the shop, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you peer inside. Probably to the relief of Nyla, I assume.
Oh my god, yes. The minute she smells that, she's pushing her way through everyone. She's like, I need air.
Finally.
I gotta roll something real quick.
She just like takes the deepest breath of like satisfaction.
That's a
Oh,
natural
God.
one.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna trip you.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
why?
Nice.
Oh shoot.
I mean, that'll definitely knock the bad air out of her and make her heave in the good air.
Do I roll a dexterity saving for this? Like, what do I do?
Well, with a nat
Acrobatics?
1, that was determining if
He
she
was gonna
did
do
make
it or not.
or
Yeah,
if he was going to do it
yeah.
or not.
Being shoved past did not rub him the right way.
Yeah, I'm going to say roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 15 plus 3, 18.
Uh,
Why were
Hmm.
my rolls like this last time?
Thronis, do you want to, I guess, roll a strength check, or do you want to just determine whether she would save or not, or?
I don't know if this is you want to. I don't know if you want to do this. If this would be something to.
test, or...
I mean, I guess I could do she did a saving throw, so I could maybe do an athletics or something. Or
You can do
just
like
roll a strength check, I think. I don't know if that would be how it works. Or like
It's
a
your
tripping
game.
maneuver. But
honestly, no idea.
honestly, I think that with an 18, I think that just kind of works. I think you
She,
are
like,
tripped,
trips
but
over
you
herself?
Save yourself. You,
The
you
embarrassment.
save
She
yourself.
catches herself, like just she doesn't go all the way down. She just hops a few times or something.
And she stands up as if that was what she was meant to do.
Celia giggles and goes to give Arthronis a high five.
You
Aw.
receive that.
Okay. Are you guys all walking in now? Then?
Well,
I believe
Cordelia
so.
would help her up if she stumbled, which it sounds like it.
She catches herself, so she good.
Okay.
And she's just like kind of dusting herself off and looking over at the two of you. She's like, God forgives you.
But I don't. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Another eye roll from Celia.
As you all kind of walk in and examine
Interesting shop.
this shop, you notice every single wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. Hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met. Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop
Okay.
in the world.
And I will go ahead and note that Cordelia is looking much better. She's at least run a comb through her hair, and she's got something decent on.
If you can find a magic item like prestidigitation, every morning you can just instantly look your best.
Oh.
Yeah, wizards, like the magic people, get all the fun stuff.
Yep.
That's fun. Magic is cool, I do agree.
You can make
Can
definitely
I
so much with
interest
basic
you in
magic.
some of my wares?
What do you have?
Yeah. I mean,
Are you on the
Cordelia should
shelves?
jump up on a stool. Are there any stools that she can hop up on to look closer at the shelves?
Yes, there actually are.
Okay, she will
Kind
grab
of-
one of those and stand up on it. What does this maybe get
you-
her up to Othronis' shoulder?
I mean, if you need a boost, you just ask.
Say what?
If you need a boost, you can always ask.
Oh, well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you kindly.
I'm rolling for, just so you guys know, I am rolling for stuff that you guys
Okay.
end up finding.
Sweet. Question. Out of character, I know what this place probably who it belongs to. Would I need to roll anything to hide where I am from?
No, I think not currently.
And I am just browsing anything that looks like a shot
So,
glass or a cigar.
If you are on edge, you can roll deception or stealth or something of that sort to kind of, if you're thinking that you're kind of a little.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if it's clicked in his head yet. They're like, oh, this is them. Fuck. Because that history check was like a 4, I think.
Fair enough. So is everybody looking for something?
Yes.
Yeah, we're browsing, I think. Just this place got our attention.
See what we can see. I'm gonna assume
yeah,
everything's purple.
I want something
everything
shiny.
in some way is purple.
Wow.
Celia loves it.
Cordelia, you find a kind of looking up on this stool that you're on. You kind of looking through some of these shelves. Something that catches your eye as a little odd is a couple pieces of sheet music that you could still read it, but it looks like almost like like coffee stains, like those sort of stains on like paper. It's almost like somebody dunked this in like plum juice.
Oh.
Some sheet music.
I
I don't know
Do
if you
I-
can read sheet music.
She might be able to recognize how it would work at least. I mean, she has seen like a hymnal book or something.
All right. Did you want to try maybe rolling an intelligence check to kind of
Yeah.
look in the?
Yeah, I want to
Try
see
to
what
read
this.
this music.
Yeah, my guess is Camptown Races. Okay, yeah. Hold on, dice. Stay on the book. That is a base 17 minus 1 for intelligence. That's a
A what?
16.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Oh,
16.
yep. 17
Uh,
minus 1. 16.
With that, I think you're able to determine. It's kind of two pieces that are together. It looks like there's some binding that was broken, and that these are just like two pieces of the whole song that
Mhm.
kind of remain together. But from what you can read, this is like a beautiful sort of piece of music. It's like some kind of hymn. You don't quite recognize the culture of the style, but it seems lovely, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Who is also looking at stuff?
Mwah.
I think everyone is.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. I'll do Corey next.
Yeah, pretty sure everybody is.
Yeah, that makes sense. You find a glove, purple, that is absolutely covered in sequins.
It's
Tips
Michael Jackson.
to-
Love.
It's purple though.
See, the twist is that it said that it goes hee hee every time you pick it
Oh
up.
my gosh, I need it in my life.
Oh my god.
Like me, the player, not my character. My character is cringing. Super
That would be a
hardcore.
nice spell
But
focus
it is
to just
it
cast.
is very shiny and very sparkly.
Can I tell if it has any, like, if there's any magic or if there's anything special about it
Do
outside of shininess?
you have anything to check with that, or do you just want to roll an Arcana?
Can I do all of it is bad? Can I persuade the owner to tell me about said glove?
Did you want to try asking?
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Welcome to level 1.
She's not even gonna pick it up. She's gonna point at it, and she's like, "Excuse me, good person, sir, madam,
Upkeep.
what's this?"
Just call me Zimmy. Don't call me that, actually. I hate it. The moment it came out of
Zimmy.
my mouth, I hate it. No.
Alright, Zimmy it is.
He glares at you.
Fair.
What do you need?
What, by
for anything
chance,
you
are
buy.
these?
It's a glove.
I mean, what is their purpose? Is there a reason
You
why
put
they
it on
must
your
be
hand.
so? But is there a reason why they are so shiny? As herself is glowing.
Why are you so shiny?
It is God's blessing.
That is a good question.
Oh, I see.
That is
One of them people.
a very good
She
question.
just sort of twirls her finger around her ear like she's crazy. She's a bit loco.
Yeah. Well, it's a glove, and I think it's meant to look nice.
Really?
Are you asking if it's like a tool or something, or?
Yes. Because pretty is not what it seems to be functioning for. She says under her breath.
It's I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. This is a curiosity shop, and I get stuff from all over. Just random bits and bobs. I don't know everything in this shop.
That's
Put
the
it
most
on, see what
honest
happens.
answer you're going to get.
I'm alright, thank you. This is
You
quite
put it on, you are now a
a
dragonborn.
piece.
It's very sparkly. Maybe you could like blind somebody with it. It's
Oh no, my radiance.
Oh yeah,
She doesn't say that. She doesn't say that, but she's like, oh no, I rather not blind the meek.
meek.
I wish to show them the way of God.
Some of the sequins covering it, and the sequins being all reflective and all that. It's hard to see. From what you can from what you can tell, you can't make out anything in particular, but it does seem like maybe it could hold some enchantment. Like it's something that could possibly hold an enchantment. Not necessarily now, but sometime like it could be enchanted in the future.
I see.
You have no idea what for or what it would be suited for.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. She doesn't. She's like, it's ugly. I'm good.
Tosses it over her shoulder.
She doesn't even touch it. She's just kind of like looking at it. It's like, why did somebody think this was a good idea? Like, nothing needs to be this shiny. Ugh.
Celia or Thronis, who wants to go next?
Sure.
All right, let me roll.
What do I find in this odd little shop?
You find a egg. It's bright purple, but it's like a pound. Like it weighs a pound. After you actually find it like resting in like a little nest. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's manufactured, like somebody else made it. More just like hold it upright so it doesn't roll around. So not its original nest.
Makes sense.
But
I'm trying to put my hand here to see if there's heat coming off of this stand. Like, is this egg being kept warm like say a normal egg would be? Like an incubator of sorts? Yeah, see
go ahead and roll a investigation or survival check.
Okay. Those are both the same. Terrible.
Oh, you mean the stats itself.
Oh, not
19.
bad, not bad.
Damn. Alright, nice.
Ooh.
You kind of feel it and it's like almost like room temperature almost. But after kind of like holding it for a moment or so, you kind of feel that there's a little bit of heat in there.
Is it a dragon egg?
This could literally be anything. It could be a prank. It could be something to warm your hands. It could be a pet. It could also just be a chicken you're going to have to kill later for snack. But yeah, no, this egg looks
it's a large
interesting.
chicken.
It could be the group mascot.
That's always the possibility. And I honestly like the feel of it, so I might just ask about this thing.
Oh yeah, that thing. That's I know I'm kind of 0 for 2 at this point, but I again got that kind of in like a bargain bin. But it seems really interesting. And you know,
admit that,
it could be something. It's kind of like a mystery box, I guess, but it's a mystery egg.
Ally just kind of scoffs onto the side, like, he doesn't know his own job.
Well, that kind of is his job, I believe.
I mean, it is a mystery shop.
This is
Yeah.
Curiosity shop. It's curious things.
it's for your curiosity, so I don't think you're supposed to know what this stuff is. We're supposed to just look for something interesting, and I think this is interesting.
Us,
What'll-
I guess.
What do you this?
Well, you're asking for how much? That would be make it. I'll sell it. I'll let go of it for 4 gold.
4 gold.
Or
huh?
gold. Doesn't
Tell
that
you
seem a
what.
bit pricey for a mystery egg?
If it's something amazing, it could be worth thousands of gold potentially.
And it
And
could just be
also
a
be
purple
worth
pickled
nothing.
egg.
Where? I
Tell
do
you
not know what it is.
Give you 3.
I don't
you
appreciate
throw
the
in
idea of
stand.
pulling the wool over my friend here's eyes. And he does have pretty eyes. But besides the point,
He just looks at you like one eye visible, the other one getting essentially covered by his hair and his eye patch.
Like,
Eye, not eyes.
I didn't realize he was wearing a patch.
Oh yeah, no, if you zoom into the art, you can actually see it's one red eye, red pupil, black iris. No, red iris, black pupils. Fuck, I keep screwing
Okay.
this up.
Alright.
Black eyes, red pupil, gold iris around it.
Oh, I'd never zoomed in. Like, oh!
Pretty cool.
I thought it was just a shadow.
just-
Okay.
like goes straight up into your face. Like, look at them.
That just makes the irony of this scene all the much better. I love it.
All right, I'll give you 3 gold for the thing it was resting on, and if you have like a basket or something to keep this in, I'm not going to be walking around with it every day.
Mm,
We can put it in your pocket.
You've seen how
at a
big this thing is, right?
Add a silver into that, and you got a deal.
All right,
'cause I
3
wanna-
to silver.
Yeah. All right.
But
Yeah.
you have any by chance any cigars, smokes, or tobacco around here? I'm running a little low. He pats his pocket.
Yeah. You don't mind lavender colored smoke billowing out of it, right?
Not really, just so long as it does the job.
All right. They aren't enchanted, so the whole pack. How many you need?
I usually keep about. Is he be giving me raw tobacco to roll myself, actual cigars or cigarettes, or just like the pipe weed?
You see him kind of grab. He grabs one and places it in one hand that he's kind of showing you, but then he like reaches down. They're like full on already wrapped. Looks like they have some kind of band on them that looks like it's some kind of rune. It's literally just aesthetic. And a little bit of a lavender sort of aftertaste in the mouth. It's not full on tobacco, but it is,
It's something. This is more out of just habit.
tobacco. It is also tobacco.
Yeah, but it's also tobacco. It's just. There's a part of me that just needs to have this to keep calm.
Fair enough, fair enough. How many you need?
Oh, sorry, you cut out for me when you were asking. Are these cigars, cigarettes, or?
They are cigars.
Alright, then I'll take. What'll a pack of 4 run me?
They're all enchanted, so I'd say about 4 gold. Just keep it at even, 1 each.
I mean, they're enchanted, but that's just for the scent.
You know what? You're spending your money here. I'll 2.5 gold.
That's fair enough. I'll take 2 of them 4 packs and the egg. I don't know that total up. That's what 4 for the cigars, 3 and a silver
All right.
for the thing. So
You got all that, or do I need to repeat anything?
I think I've got this 7 gold and a silver. If I'm calculating that right.
These ain't cheap around here.
I also-
Depends how you live.
I guess so.
I did kind of emphasize that gold is, not a considerable amount of money, but I also do think that you guys probably will end up getting your fair shares of gold here and there, and probably
Okay.
spending it too. So I'm just gonna kind of mention that as like, it's not, abysmal or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ilya, you are the only one who has not gotten an item so far. So let me roll. See what you get. You find a book. It is wrapped in black and gold trim, and you open it up, and it's blank. You kind of close it, and it's like, huh, that's weird. But then you kind of notice that the side that you didn't see before has a rune on it that you kind of do recognize as magical. So you kind of flip back and forth through it, and it is blank all the way through, but it does have that odd rune.
And I don't know what the rune says or means.
You can roll Arcana if you choose.
Let's see. Nope, that's another 2.
Oh, this bot does not like us today.
It does not. It's in a bad mood today.
You guys can roll physical dice if you want.
Yeah, I love my physical dice, so I'm using them.
Yeah, the bots can be a pain to work with. Other than you, Craig, you always work amazingly,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah, totally, 100%.
All-star. He's here, isn't he?
So I'm assuming I have no idea what that rune says.
You kind of get the feeling that it's like it's got like a couple of meanings, but kind of you get the sense that part of it might be, you think, illusion, but it might be some other stuff in there as well. But you can't quite make it out.
Okay.
Notably, this is one of the only things that you've found in here that is not
That is not purple. Of course, I would go for the one thing that's not purple.
I mean, it's just if you want me to roll for some other stuff that's just kind of up for
No,
grabs.
I am going to take the book up to the counter and ask if he knows what this book is.
Oh, that. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but I do remember where I got it. It was, some hooded thief came in looking to pawn off some of her wares, and this was amongst them. She brought in a number of curious things, but she was kind of weirded out by it because she had tried writing in it as a journal, but, well, actually, at this point, he kind of will grab it from you if you let him briefly.
Yeah, she's holding it out to him.
Yeah. And he brings out a inkwell and a pen. Of course, the ink is purple. And he actually opens up the book, and he just kind of does like a clearing his throat sort of thing. It's like he dips the pen in the ink, and he sets it down like he's about to write something in it. And then he just like runs the pen all around the page, completely like scribbling all over the page, which might hurt to look at
He
for a
starts
moment.
making
Celia is actually looking at it like completely amused, like this is normal. It's like, uh-huh.
Athronis, what are you saying?
I was gonna ask, does he start making like the actual illustrations of different chemicals, like cellular level stuff?
Only if by accident.
Exactly, by accident. He's starting to tell
Yes.
the secret to the universe.
Perfect.
He's letting Eldritch knowledge pour through him, yes.
Her.
But no, he kind of, after a moment of just scribbling on this page, just kind of like places the pen back in the inkwell and kind of just turns the book upside down, and the ink just kind of like splatters off. And he kind of places it back down onto the table, and it is completely blank. You don't see not a single drop of ink has stayed on the page.
Oh.
That would have been a good excuse for missing homework.
It is.
Celia's eyes sparkle
not a
as she
bad
looks
idea.
at it because it looks interesting.
Do we all see this?
Yes.
I'm gonna just go up to you and just whisper. Just a thought. Maybe you need something other than ink. Maybe it's blood.
No
Get out
idea
from me.
where she got this thing, or whose it was, or what it does, but it seems, I don't know, seems weird.
I'll give you a gold for it.
I can get more for weird stuff like this. Go for an even 5.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But-
5's an even number, right?
She's gonna look down at her like new gold pack of 10 gold pieces. What if I give you 2 gold pieces?
4.
2 and 5 silver.
Hmm.
But you also throw in some ink.
The ink is its own thing. No, I think
It's
I'm
not that
happy with.
expensive.
I think I'm happy with 4.
She'll let it aside and like reach into her pack and just go, fine, all I have is 3. Is that gonna be okay?
Roll a deception check.
Ooh, I want to roll to see if
And
Cordelia
my
does.
blindness help.
Yeah,
her?
okay. I'm sorry. But Cordelia's being good to say, actually, no, you got more than that. Or she'll start to say that. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, she's watching this scene, and so she's got her mouth open like she's about to talk and say, actually, and then
Just 'cause I
When
asked
you
right
say
behind
that,
her.
she's gonna turn around quickly on her heels and look at you, and like a brief moment of panic will flash before her eyes light up and just go, "Oh, do you have some extra gold you can lend me? Because he's asking for 4. I only have 3." And then you'll see her eyes narrow threateningly.
okay.
Oh,
So
gonna lie,
just a
great.
question: how tall is Celia?
She's actually pretty tall. She's about 5'8", 5'9"-ish.
Okay, and there's no way this chair is taller than 2 feet. And I made her like 3, so we're about even height, I guess. Okay, yeah. Cordelia's gonna have her hands on her hips and return the glare, and she'll say, "Now, it ain't good to be dishonest."
You're
Point.
right, but it's good to be courteous. Do you have the gold to spare?
At this point, Nyla kind of walks between the two ladies, and she's like, "I believe that I can take care of this for you, child." And she puts an arm on Celia.
Oh, so you'll
on
lend me the
shoulder.
4 gold?
I will lend you the one that you
No.
need.
Oh, but I mean, you still owe me for my mother's cloak. I mean, it would just be God's will to repay me back.
Oh, you can
I
speak to
believe-
God.
We'll call
Keep the
it
questions answered.
The
I think
NZ.
actually I'm just gonna walk outside and start smoking one of these purple cigarettes, just keeping an eye out. Because part of me that thinks it's gonna be a cat fight, and as much as I want to watch it, I don't want to get involved.
Nyla ignores her comment about the cloak and just hands her the 1 gold and looks directly at what's his name?
Who?
Blah, blah.
Zoblob. Yeah,
Zoblob.
so she gives Zoblob the 1 gold on behalf of, and she's like, "This is for her purchase. Please allow the child to purchase what she needs." And she kind of looks at Celia with this look of pity, like, "Oh, the child can't even afford something as cheap as 4 gold."
Can't even,
Silly will
can't
reach in
even
and pull out
afford a
3
weird
gold
book.
and slap them down on the counter right next to him and be like, "Awesome, so the book and some ink then, right? That's what we agreed on?"
Sure. Fine. Give you an ink, a vial of ink. And he kind of reaches back behind the counter and pulls out a vial of purple ink. All right.
Even better.
Thank you for the business. And he slides
Thank
you the book.
you. And she will happily take both the ink vial and the book and throw them in her bag as she leaves the shop. Super happy with herself.
Now that I think about it, I think the egg also came from that weird woman. The book and the egg. No, she didn't make the egg. She brought it in to sell it to
You
me.
said it was a rogue who brought them in, or a roguish-looking figure.
Yeah, women can be rogues.
Well, that's the thing. You said it was a woman, but then first you said it was a rogue, and I thought, oh wait, are they 2 different people or the same?
Same person.
Okay, so they're roguish-looking woman.
Doesn't see her face.
No, just making some quick notes, but I didn't technically hear this. Well, not all of it.
Let's see. Kind of as you guys are beginning to leave, you do kind of look across this road, and it's almost like directly in view shot.
Yeah, I wanted to ask.
You see the skewered dragon.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, after she was done purchasing her things, her
Do
wares.
you have something else? Can I help you at all?
By the way, Zarlumb.
Zablob.
Yeah. Excuse you.
Xoblob. Zablob.
I pray for you, sir, but that's not my question. By any chance, have you seen a young man that happened to have come by here recently? And then she tries to describe Floon, I think was his name. Floon. I don't remember what the description was given to us though.
Yeah.
It's a human with red hair and wearing princely clothes.
And they were with the famous writer. What was his name?
Volo.
Movo.
Would you actually say Volo's name?
Soho. Volo. That one.
You almost got it right. Wait, no, you actually did get it right. I was about to say you almost got it right on accident. uh, I didn't see them enter, but I did see him leave. Which one, though? There were two.
Apparently
There were two.
Oh, sorry. You said there were two. Continue. Sorry.
There were. Well, which one were you referring to? Because there were two that walked out.
The handsome-looking one with the red hair.
Yeah, there were two. Which one?
The human-looking one?
There were two. I know.
What?
There were two handsome-looking red-haired dudes dressed in princely garbs that walk out of that bar a couple nights ago.
Did they walk
Which
in together?
one? No, I didn't see.
Okay, so you only witnessed people walk
It was
out.
kind of. I'm not watching it constantly. I just saw them get jumped.
Oh!
They were jumped?
Yeah,
Wait,
That's-
hold on. Question.
Both were.
Volo's short, right?
Volo does not have the same description as Flu.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so I just wanted to triple check. Okay, just for
Volo is, again, not short, but he is short.
He's definitely shorter than what?
But he's got a big beard. He's rotund. Got a different, very different
got it.
description than Flume. But yeah,
They were jumped.
like five rough-looking dudes in black armor kind of jumped those guys. None of them looked familiar, but one of them had a black tattoo of a winged snake on his neck, I think. I think they went off that way. And he kind of points you down a alleyway nearby.
They took both redheads with them?
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight check to make sure this guy is like not lying to me?
Yeah, go on ahead.
That's a 9.
He's, if anything, looking like a little, it's like, which one are you referring to? He's still on that.
Yeah.
But which one?
Okay, so just to make sure, you saw 2 redheads get jumped by 5 people with a tattoo on their neck.
Two handsome-looking, well-dressed redhead dudes got
Mhm.
jumped. I mean, they were a distance away over by the skewered dragon, but I saw them get jumped. It was late, so I didn't really bother, doing anything. I wanted to go to bed.
Understood.
But, yeah, took them off down Candle Lane.
I see. She kind of like questions what he assumes is good looking, considering he thought the glove was pretty. So she's like, it could be anybody. But
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Well then, thank you very much for your information, Zomlum.
Zatlab.
Yes, bless you, and may God bless you for your kind information. And she leaves 1 silver for him. And by the way, your
Thanks.
shop smells delightful.
Really? Do you want some perfume for it? I got
No,
some
thank you.
lavender scented perfume in a
No.
purple violet bottle.
God has blessed me with such a beautiful, wonderful, natural scent. I don't think I am in need of your wares. Thank you, though. And she kind of just walks
all
away
right.
with like this
So-
look
I
of.
really was just there to hear that.
I almost imagined her like pull out a jar and try to like capture some of the air.
She just the entire time she's been waving her kerchief in the shop so that when she breathes in the nasty air from the outside, she's just smelling lavender.
I assume you were
Aw,
gonna say like,
that's
oh,
smart.
let me see that. Like you had like in your hand, you asked like to see it, and then there was your handkerchief. He's like, oh dear, some of it spilled.
Oh
yeah.
no!
Okay,
I
that happened again.
almost imagine he had like the magical equivalent of a fog machine spewing this, because there is almost like a purple haze in the room.
Who
It's a
doesn't
dream
want
like
that as an
state.
entrance? If you had like a fog machine belt, but like every time you entered a new place, you just make a quick poof of it, just to make for dramatic entrances.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh no, I want that. I want Nyla to walk around with it, like this lavender mist going around her while she's shining. everywhere
Hey.
she goes.
Hey, you seem like you'd be interested in this cloak of billowing. It literally just waves in the wind whenever you want it to.
Dramatic.
Even if there is
gosh.
no wind. You want it?
I think that would
How
be a perfect thing
much?
for her.
It's purple. It's I'll part with it for 5 gold. That's a steal if I'm being honest.
It's all right. My radiance is enough. Thank you, though. May God bless you. And she like grabs Cordelia's like, let's go. We've got our
all right,
information.
all right, we're doing this now.
Move. And she like scooting her out the door with this big like smile at Zoblob, like thank you. Go.
I offer you this purple gold.
Just
Oh.
smoking
No,
outside.
thank you.
What's that?
Literally just purple.
I'll take the purple gold for a piece of for 1 gold. No.
It's worthless.
No, she's not. She never said that. She's still like, let's get
No,
out of
no.
here before he tries to sell us anything else from this dump that he thinks is beautiful, and it's all not. And as soon as like they get outside, she takes a breath of like, she tries to like breathe. What's the word? She tries to
Air?
like.
Breathe in.
No. Yeah, kind of like a sigh of relief. That's it. Sigh of relief, and then she realizes what she just did, and she's like, oh, and she pulls a kerchief out, and she's like, oh.
Okay. Technically speaking, if you're still outside the door, I'm smoking, giving the air around
Oh,
us
thank
more
goodness.
lavender scent.
So
a
she's
little bit of tobacco in there as well.
she ran at the tobacco.
Fair enough. Fair
Can I
enough.
roll a quick performance because I'm
Just
trying
like-
to make different shapes with the smoke?
Yeah, roll some performance. Just like Papa used to make.
Oh, how I miss my paw. My paw. I miss him dearly.
10.
You blow snakes.
You almost kind of get the ring blowing, but you end up just kind of creating this nice sort of cloud. Kind of. It's not like much, but it's a nice cloud.
Cordelia's just gonna smack his elbow, because I think that's all she can reach, and just say, you know what, my daddy could teach you how to make smoke rings better than that.
Oh dear, you've never heard of this trick? Called the wand of
Somewhere.
cloud.
Somewhere else in the city, there's somebody making poofs of smoke.
Oh no,
And
just in the
rings.
corner and there's like a wizard wing like the actual Gandalf shit. They've got the know-how.
Going to the
Yep.
tavern.
As we're walking there, Nyla's just like kind of nonchalantly saying, just so you're aware, I do have a bit of information. And she shares the information kind of like half-assery. Like, there were some men who took some men the other night. May or
Down
may
that
not have
alley,
had
right
a
over there.
tattoo.
I mean, what men do in their spare time, it's not for me to judge.
But it sounds like it might be the gentleman we're looking for.
2 gentlemen that you're looking for.
Perhaps there might have been more than one.
Okay, so he was here that night, and did they tell you what happened to them? They might have gone, who they were with?
Well, from my understanding, it doesn't seem that Mr. Vaso was with him leaving.
He did mention with you guys that he left early, and he left Floon at
Oh, okay.
the
Well,
tavern.
either way,
Uh, and he has not been able to get in contact with him since then.
our little redhead may have found a doppelganger. As he left with another apparently handsome, questionably handsome, redhead humanoid figure. And they just happened to get mugged. Oh, bless their souls.
You've
And
got
now
a
they're missing.
very, very odd way of blessing people.
I must bless all unfortunate souls.
That is a terrible curse you seem to have suffered.
It is. It's quite a burden.
No, that's
Don't
a
worry.
straight up curse. Because you
That's why I'm
don't
with you
look
all.
like you're having fun at all.
Being God's servant is not meant to be enjoyable.
I beg to differ. I know some clerics who knew how to party.
And she
Fair
just
enough.
kind of like pats you on the head.
I'm a bit taller than you to do that.
She like
And wearing
tries
a hat.
then. She pats the back of your head. She's like,
Okay, if she's gonna try, I'm essentially gonna lean down, essentially take off my hat and expose my like hair. It's like, I mean, if that's what makes you feel better, go for it.
Aw.
I bless you with God's love.
Celia giggles again.
And I'm just going to speak in Celestial, and does anyone here speak it?
Let me double check.
I doubt it. Nope. Common and halfling. That's it.
No.
Nope.
Why did
Oh,
I
then
pick that language?
You
Huh?
hear me sing a little hymn as you do that, an odd little prayer hymn that no one else seems to understand. I'm sure it was nothing.
You speak the language of the gods. God has clearly blessed you. Oh, I am doing the gods' work after all.
Celia
She
will
just-
giggle again.
So as soon as you say that, he puts his hat just over his face, turning to Celia, and he's just got this big shit-eating grin.
Celia goes to high five you again.
He'll receive
Oh.
it, sure.
Such kinship. Shall we go to the tavern? Or down
Indeed,
the
I was going
alley?
to suggest that.
Oh, quick thing. What was so I forgot to ask. Nyla.
My passive is 12.
Then you would have seen it. There's an odd that hangs just on the inside of his coat. You would have seen it when
An
you knelt
odd-
down. Pendant.
an odd-
I think. Yeah, I think
Ah,
a religion for her to like figure out what this is.
sure. Let me do religion check. It's not like I have any negative modifiers. 11. Okay, that's pretty decent. Okay, yeah, 11.
It definitely seems familiar.
Yeah.
You've seen it before, but you can't quite place it with that, I think.
Okay, that's fair. She's just kind of like,
But
God's
you do
blessed me
recognize
in
it as
different
one of the
ways.
more acceptable gods.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
good. That's important.
In
Because I
at
might
least
have to
in your
smite a
opinion.
bitch. Cool. Cool. She just kind of like, that makes her brim with happiness even more. So she's like, God has blessed this chosen child.
As we're walking, Cordelia is just going to sort of again smack Orthronus's arm and just say, that was an awfully kind thing you did to indulge her with her whole religion ranting thing.
Oh, dear, I find it's best to let them talk themselves out in some situations, this being one of them.
Well, still, it's very kind of you.
I won't be. I won't lie to you. I had my fun with it too.
Well, that's good too.
Alright, let's be off.
All right. As you approach the Sukior dragon, it looks like it's definitely still in business. You see lights inside, and you hear the sounds of people singing and shouting and drinking. But it looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and somehow the anchor of a ship is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard and kind of rugged-looking patrons drinking from huge tankards.
She's sticking close behind Orthronus. I keep wanting to add an R in there where there doesn't exist one.
Yeah, go for
Orthronus. There we go.
I mean, it's Otheron.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say Orthronus for some reason. It's Orthronus.
That's a way to
Yeah.
pronounce it. Yeah, go for it.
Oath,
Okay.
Uranus, I think.
Orthronus, okay.
There's a part of me that had to put like a little thing right in front, like between the O and the R, just to make it Otheronus.
That'd be cool. But anyways, she's gonna be shuffling behind him, seeing all these shady looking people.
Yeah, so are you guys entering then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Does it
Yeah.
smell?
It does. It smells like, you might not recognize it yourself, just because I don't think you've been around this smell all that much, but you recognize, or some of the rest of you might recognize the smell of spoiled ale.
Ew.
Fun.
I just laughed like, a hard day's work end.
Yeah.
This
Celia
you-
feels oddly at ease here.
You definitely recognize this as the type of place that, people, particularly dock workers, would come to unwind after a long day's work. There's a number of patrons are gambling and You see a couple of groups of kind of just rowdy individuals that are just kind of doing their thing, but you do also see a number of groups of people that are just kind of minding their own business. Looks like they're just trying to relax, take a break.
Would it be a quick perception check to see if there are any distinguishing emblems on any of them, or bandanas or anything that gives away any affiliation?
Go ahead and roll perception.
18.
Yeah, with that, you kind of look around, and it looks like this place is clear for the most part. You actually do notice one of those rowdy groups. You see what you think is a kind of angular eye-shaped mark on one of their necks, but they seem to just be kind of unwinding and not paying any attention to you. They seem like they're minding their own business.
That's simple enough. I'm going to turn to each one and say, alright, I'm going to go check out the situation over there with the card game or gambling. What's the form of gambling here?
I was going to ask that as well.
They've got a game going that you guys recognize as Three Dragon Ante. It's a kind of like blackjack, but with dice.
That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you want, I don't know, a hit of my cigarette, or do you want to just hold it around to keep it as like a scented candle?
Oh,
For this place?
bless your heart. A scented candle would be lovely.
I
Please.
just hold out my cigarette lit and just say like, yeah, just keep holding this around and you'll be fine.
Oh, thank you, dear child. And she like grabs it a little too quickly. And she just like sniffs the smoke coming out of it far too close to her nostrils, and she starts coughing.
Oh, just not too close. It's still the tobacco still mixed in there.
Okay. I will take note of that. Thank you. Oro, thumbness. Yes.
He just laughs and just walks over to the table.
Celia actually does the same.
Can I roll to see if there's anybody of a certain group Cordelia is not friendly with? Lunar, you know who I'm talking about.
I just started
you do not recognize anybody from that particular group. You kind of get the indication that if there's anybody, might not be here for a bit at least.
Okay.
But you can't be certain on whether it will stay that way.
All right.
At least. Yeah. So
And I
what
think
are you guys?
as Celia's walking, she's also going to do just a quick scan just to see if there's anyone that's familiar to her in this place.
Roll perception check.
A natural 20.
Nice.
You recognize a couple drow, but you don't actually recognize who they are. So you see a couple drow, but you don't recognize who they are. I'll say.
Okay, I don't recognize them though, right? That's okay. I think she's gonna get a little bit guarded, but she won't make any weird movements or anything.
Yeah, Nyla's gonna just look for like a tavern woman. Just she's like, none of these people look civilized. I'm gonna look for a worker bee.
I'm gonna look for the barkeep and ask them the same questions I was asking Volo and Durnan.
Sorry, little lady, don't recognize that guy.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you. Oh.
Anything else you need? Maybe a drink or two?
Oh, what the hey? Just, I'll take a whiskey, something.
Whiskey.
How much do I owe you?
Straight or on the rocks?
I'll take it just straight.
I'll be 4 silver.
All right, 4 silver. We'll just hand him a gold and wait for her change then.
Yep.
And then
6 silver is change.
Okay. And with that and her drink, she'll just slump off her stool.
All right. Guys asking around
I
for
think
anything? Or-
Celia and I think with Ronus are making their way over to the gamblers table.
All right.
Looking for an
Uh,
open seat.
I think you. Actually, I think the both the drow and that guy with the tattoo are at this table with a uh, brawny kind of man in a red bandana.
Anything
Fine.
weird about this man with the red bandana?
Not that you can see immediately, at least.
I'm very
Seems
afraid
like
for this
a-
man's life. I think you just described a red shirt.
I know.
No,
I
he's
was like,
got
oh
a
no,
red
he's dying.
bandana. He does look. He's got a couple of tattoos, particularly like on his sleeve. He's got a tattoo of a anchor. He looks kind of like a sailor. He's actually winning currently, which does
Okay, I
not
feel-
seem to be appeasing the other two at the table.
I mean, I'm happy to join and see like, this is the whale.
Me
Time
too.
to go fishing.
Oh, I just rolled a 19 to see if Cordelia would do this. Yeah, she's joining in.
Yeah, no.
Please,
She's just gonna insert herself right between two people, just be like, excuse me, and just like wriggle on in there with her drink and be like, all right.
I just for someone to hear, who lost the kid?
Who lost the what?
The kid.
Who lost their kid in
Who
here?
lost a kid?
Fitting.
Celia chuckled.
Excuse me, I am not a kid. That you can tell that actually that was that directed at Cordelia.
I'm not a kid. I'm an adult.
Is it raining red outside?
So was that directed at Cordelia?
No, I just spoke that under my breath as you came through.
Okay, because I don't know if you just said it that softly, then she probably wouldn't have noticed. Otherwise, she would have taken that very personally.
Yeah. So, what you doing here?
I'm here
We're
to see that
gambling
you
here.
play.
Well, what are you guys playing?
Three Dragon Ante, which I actually looked it up and I got it wrong. It's a different game, but I'm gonna roll with it that it's the blackjack with dice because
That's fun.
Celia will look
Real game.
like confused for a second. Just go, I don't think I've ever played that before. How do you play?
have you played blackjack before? And you probably actually would have played this before. I think probably most of you. I'll explain the
Celia
rules.
has
Just
never played that before.
I mean, if you want to make it look like you've never played that before, like go in there all, I don't know what this is.
you go clockwise. You start with rolling 2 dice, and each time it gets to you in the roll, you can choose to roll another dice if you want to. You can stop rolling if you get to 16. The goal of the game is to get to 21 without going over, or as close as you can. If you go over, you lose.
Oh
Any questions?
Simple enough.
no,
what-
sir.
What are the dice we're rolling?
D6. So
Who
Monopoly
is it
dice.
that's speaking? That's explaining everything.
It was that brawny guy.
She's gonna turn to him and kind of like bat her eyelashes a little bit and just go, well, if I have any questions, can I just ask you?
Like about the game, or he looks a little dense.
She'll
He's
just like
so
shrug her
sweet.
shoulders. I mean, is it okay to ask you questions in general?
Sure.
Awesome, then let's play.
Yeah. Are you all getting involved? What do you guys able to add to the pot?
I asked
Yes.
what the buy-in is.
How much is it to get in?
We're running a pretty high game at this point, so five gold buy-in currently.
Oh, sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, I'm in.
Celia will reach in and pull out 5 gold. and
That
lay
was
it on
the drow that
table.
just talked. That was doing the nifty voice.
Hmm.
Cordelia's
I don't know
gonna
if I should
slap
be
the 5
offended.
gold down and chug down. And she's gonna chug down the rest of her drink and be like, all right, let's get to this.
I am actually gonna like ask if there are any passing whoever works here just for a drink because I went straight for the stable first.
All right. Somebody comes by and we'll get you an ale. I'll
Do I
say
have whiskey here?
whiskey. Yes. 4 silver if you want a glass of whiskey.
4 silver it is.
I'll take another one.
All right.
Do you want us to roll for like getting drunk and all that?
I'll say after 2 drinks. Yeah, roll a con.
Some
check.
con saves.
Okay.
While they're all playing,
But you
I
guys
want
have
to
already
just
been drinking, so yeah.
I just want to keep an eye out on the guy with the tattoo from a distance.
All right.
Non-conspicuously looking like you have a mini flashlight of a cigarette underneath your face.
She's like waving it around her nose every now and then. She's like, oh, it's okay, it's worth it.
Better than the alternative.
I just don't have hookers yet, but we have created our own D&D campaign with blackjack.
Ooh.
So we're 1 step away.
I heard hookers.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I can promise you this town's got some. Like,
Oh,
built into
definitely.
the
Sounds
actual-
right.
Volvo's actually one of them.
Oh god.
No, it's Floon.
They have,
Oh
every-
no.
they have
The
one-
handsome one,
somebody
okay,
for everyone.
Makes sense. I'd pay
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, you haven't even seen him, and you're out here like, I pay for it. Thirsty, okay.
I mean, I'd pay for
Very
it
well.
over, what's it called, Volvo.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bullow's a nice dude, but I wouldn't exactly say that he's
Yeah, no.
not like Chad level. So.
And,
What am I saying?
Not for nothing, but that one picture you showed, in, like the links or whichever the channels was.
Yeah.
The dude you want.
What's his face? The one where we went all...
Doe-eyed. That's who they would want at work at this place.
Goodness.
You're talking about Durnan?
Henry Cavill?
I was
Oh,
gonna say
Henry Cavill.
Henry. Yeah, I was like, if he's no Henry.
So
I don't
I
want to
guess
take him back.
if we're doing this,
At that point, yeah, it's like, no, he's mine now? Your gold is not worth anything here.
Trying to determine how to do this. What are you guys kind? Are you guys kind of going to be asking them about these people, or are you just kind
Yeah.
of playing currently?
I'm currently hoping to get some money and then try to trade it back to them for possible information, or just talk, try to start small talk about what they may have seen while they're playing to kind of get them loosen up.
Yeah.
Alright. So I guess as we're setting things up, everybody roll a d20, and that'll be the order that we go in. Okay. So Celia, Nothranus, and Cordelia. All right. So it's, let's see. Celia is first. I guess they start a new game because I think they just ended. So everybody's putting in 5 gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 30 gold. So sizable pot.
Quite fun.
Ew.
So I guess let's start with Celia. Go ahead and roll 2 dice to start with.
Which
And
D6?
then keep that number. Huh? 2d6.
D6?
Yes.
5.
Alright. Brawny guy also gets a 5. Now it is the Drow's turn. The Drow has gotten 9. It is Thronus, it's your turn.
Okay, 2d6, right?
Yes.
11.
Yeah, because I'm going to
Nice.
be...
Nice.
We're trying to only reach 21.
As close as
Yes.
you can to it, or at it,
Yeah.
but not past.
Yes. You can stop rolling when you get to 16.
Okay.
I think I'm getting the rules right. I might be getting it wrong, but this is just
Alright.
how we're going to do it, I think.
Okay, I got it
enough.
now.
Now it is the tattooed guy's turn. It's an 8. Cordelia, it is your turn.
Okay. I got 5.
5?
Yep.
Alright.
Put that in there.
Celia, you can roll again.
Just one this time, or?
1, I think, each time until you want to stop. 1 dice.
So that brings me to a grand total of 9.
Alright. Okay. You got a... He has an 8 currently.
It is the
It's
drow.
Drow's now. Okay.
Yep.
Drow is rolling a 6. That is a 15 total. It is... I think Athronus? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is indeed. So just one more.
Yeah, 1d6.
It's 5. I'm looking at
Ooh.
16.
You're
Nice.
at 16. Ooh.
Yeah.
The tattoo guy.
Got a 3. He is at 11 now.
I am at. I rolled a 1, so now I'm up to a total of 6.
Woo! Grand total of
I think-
10.
Nice. Okay, I think I got this wrong. I think it's everybody rolls the 2 dice, and then you can roll as many as you want until you want to stop.
Okay, so keep
So do you
going
want me to
until
keep
you
going then?
hit or miss.
We'll do. Actually, we're at the top of the round, so yeah, let's do that.
So just roll as
In
many as
that
we
case,
want.
can I just roll 3d6 then? Because I'm gonna try and see what I get
I mean,
with
that's a gamble, but go
You can
for
do
it.
1 at a time and to kind of gauge how many you want to do. Because
that.
rolling
Okay.
3 could be disastrous.
If you roll like 2 5s, you're at 20. And then
The thing is, this is Celia we're talking about, and I'm really
It's
trying
true.
to think if
Don't
she would
know
do
her
it one at a
style.
time. She's gonna go for all 3.
just screamed, hit me 3 times.
Ooh,
There we go.
Be
you have
good.
gone over.
24. I've gone over. No.
You
She's
see, if you
laughing
got
though.
that 20, if you went
Yeah,
to
no, no,
18,
no.
then you would have been in a
Yeah.
really good position.
Yeah, no. But she's laughing though. She's having fun.
Oh, I think. Oh my gosh, I think I got it.
Ooh.
Oh, if my math is correct.
Well,
That
I
is
was going to wait
20
until it's your turn.
Oh,
But what did you
Shoot.
get?
I got 21. I rolled. Let's see how many d6s did I roll here. I was checking my base value, and each time I added a number, it was another d6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I rolled 4 more d6s. Sorry, I didn't realize how we were doing this.
You're okay. So how I'm going to rule that is, since you're at the end of the initiative, everybody that's still got their turns to go will roll, and if you are the only person to have reached 21 by the end of it, then you will win.
Okay.
Which there's a decent chance of that.
There's a decent chance of that. You hit it pretty well.
All right,
I was totally expecting to not win this at all.
fair enough.
I mean,
I'm
you took a
gonna
long way. Got it good.
gonna roll physical for the remainder just because that'll be a little quicker. So that is
Yeah, I
a
rolled physical.
11 for Braun. That's a 13. That is a 13 plus 6 is... Why am I blanking? 7, no, 18. He is going to stop there because you have not gone yet, so he doesn't know that you get 21. But he gets an 18 and will stop there.
He thinks that's a pretty good place to stop, which kind of
Which, in all honesty, it is.
Mm-hmm.
The Drow rolls a 3, which is an 18. He's going to risk it,
Ooh.
and that is... He gets to 23 and busts.
Ooh.
The guy with the tattoo on his neck, that's a 16 and a 19, and he also busts. 23. So you... Wait, no, Othronus, it is your turn now.
okay.
So none of them win. Sorry. I skipped you there.
I was gonna ask. I'm trying to think. What would be a way to cheat at this? Sleight of hand, but I don't know how that would work.
It kind of seems like it would be weighted dice.
Do you
but,
have loaded
Yeah.
Uh. Yeah, I don't know how you would cheat at this. Something like this.
Unless you like took
'Cause
out
I
weight
know I actually have. There's
in
a
your pocket.
background that gives you weighted dice. I don't think I have it.
Yeah, there is one that's a. if
Well, you can
had it.
specifically
I
buy
took
weighted dice.
criminal.
Yeah,
but-
Yeah, I think it's charlatan.
Yeah, charlatan's the
it
one that
sure
gives you that.
is.
I guess I just roll normal for the.
I mean,
I am gonna do it one at a time though.
here I'm gonna say that if you want to cheat.
Oh, see, that's a perfect bust. I think.
Oh, is that where were you at before? I guess
I
that
was
would
at
be
a 16, so that gives me a full 22.
Oof.
That's a perfect bust.
Oof.
That's my turn.
Cordelia, you win.
All right. Okay. How can I be in character about this? Woohoo! Well, gentlemen, it was a good time playing with you, and I
Amen.
surely do appreciate it. She's just gonna like crawl over the table and scoop the pot towards her.
The guy with the tattoo on his neck is just kind of like, well played there. So,
Why, thank
this is
you.
merely a game of luck.
Well, that it
I think,
really is, and I must be lucky. Well, I am a halfling after all. You know, we are
think,
prone to being lucky and all that. And she's just looking just looking a little
Perhaps-
tipsy, little rosy in the
I
face.
think Celia's gonna turn to the drow and whisper to him in Elvish, if between you and me, that was a really lucky roll she did.
Like, are you trying to like egg him on?
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, I don't know if this helps. I have a playing card
Oh.
set that I'm just going to start
Wait.
fidgeting with.
I'm gonna roll. With an astounding nat 1, he lunges at you.
Oh, at me?
Immediately getting punched in the face.
Oh,
I will make an attack at disadvantage to see if he does anything before you get to him, because I think it's probably going to be a pretty handily. You're going to be able to grab him or knock him out.
Who is he jumping at?
You.
You.
Me. Okay. All right. Well, I could roll
what's
to
your
see
AC?
if I.
Oh, sorry.
My AC. It is. Oh wait. That says if I have armor on. I do not have armor, and I need to unequip that. Oh crap. Equipment.
You have no
Leather.
armor?
Oh, I mean, I have armor. I just don't have armor to put my character in. Truly, I've got some in my inventory as starting armor.
You can go ahead and say that you. What armor is it?
It's just leather armor.
I'll say
Yeah,
that
that
could-
your
you can style
the
that
outfit
pretty much to look like
Tommy
anything.
gave you.
Okay, so maybe a bodice would count as leather. Okay, so with that on, that is an AC of 15.
That will just barely hit,
Ooh.
and it's only 1 damage though.
Okay.
As he just kind of like rakes his hand across your face, only making it a little red, but it's not going to bruise or anything. You actually notice that the guy in the bandana also grabs this drow and kind of like heaves him back into his chair.
This is the drow with the tattoo on his neck?
No.
No.
The drow
Ooh.
and the man with the tattoo is human.
Yeah, but
The
he's not
drow
doing
is-
anything, right?
He's angry, but he's almost like now he's kind of angry at this drow. Don't go stirring up trouble where it ain't worth it.
I have to agree, and Cordelia's just going to stare at the guy who
You
Grazed
quiet
her.
now.
she's staring at him like, and she will slowly take her rifle from her shoulder, and she is going to prop it up on the table, Now, should I introduce you to my friend here? Her name is Lorraine. You two
Cute.
might be getting acquainted if you don't stop that very rude, ungentlemanly behavior. I won fair and square, didn't I?
Roll an intimidation check.
Well, let's see, that's base 12 with, okay. Yeah, that's 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
He will kind of stand up and kind of like get a little close to you. Like, he's kind of like this lanky sort of drow, even lanky for, most standard
Brownish.
elves.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of stares at you for a second, and he just kind of like turns and spits kind of near your feet, then kind of walks off with kind of like in an agitated sort of manner.
We'll see what she
Wow.
does.
Celia will turn towards the guy she was talking to earlier, the brawny guy, and just kind of ask, do fights like that break out around here often?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Because I know we heard about this fight with these two redheads. I heard that one was pretty nasty.
Redheads? What?
These tall, human, red-haired, a couple days ago, they were here, and then they got in a fight.
Can I do a perception check on Tattoo Boy while she's saying this, like from where I am? Just because I'm like eyeing him super hard.
I'm not a regular here. I come in when my ship comes in.
Oh, same. That was me
I
too.
typically come in here, but Mikey over there, kind of nodding over to the guy with the tattoo. He's a regular here. He knows what's going on for the most part.
To him, you said we both grabbed the guy to put him back down, or because
it was the drow that you guys grabbed.
Okay, then I actually am gonna ask him if he's seen. And I just give the basic description of him.
Maybe. What's
We're all looking for people.
It sounds like the same person. Well, two, But what's it to you?
Oh, wanting to get himself into a bit of debt. Now some people are looking to collect it.
Just lost a decent chunk of money. Wouldn't mind making some of it back.
Well, I can help you towards that if you tell me, well, if you know anything.
I think I might remember something, but my memory might be a little looser if I had some coin in hand.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what. And he's just gonna pocket 2 gold. This gives you just a little under halfway. And if what you tell me actually helps me find him, I may come back here and give you another 2. If it doesn't, well... Sorry, go ahead.
You kind of see a smile creep across his face as he reaches for it. Do you let him take it, or?
Was I like, but if what I find out you're telling me is nothing but a lie, such a shady city, all that shit that happens, and I'll just drop it in his hand. So what do you know?
Yeah, I was here that other night. See the chat with the redhead bloke. I think Volo. Yeah, how this works. Yeah, Volo and Floon. Yeah, I saw him. Volo left to go worry about something, I'm sure. Yes, Floon stuck around though. He met some other chap. What was he? Oh, that's right. Right on there, remember. Chip off the old block, that one.
Oh, they had themselves a go at it here then.
Just another spoiled rich noble who likes to rub our noses in it. Yeah, they walked out. followed after the two of them. I didn't see what happened, but I think they frequent a warehouse down in Candle Lane.
Who
Look
says
for the
that?
This is the same tattooed individual.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got some kind of yellow teeth. Look for the snake symbol on the door. One of those warehouses down there. Kind of looking over this guy as he's kind of talking, you what you assumed was an eye seems to be the mark of a kiss that was tattooed. Like he got a hickey tattooed, basically.
Oh.
Cute. So charming.
Yeah,
Just my kind of man.
that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Well, we'll be off then.
Yeah. I'll be waiting here for that gold, you hear?
I need
here's
a
hoping we find it.
Which, Cordelia as well. I don't know if you want to give the other party members their gold back, but you have gotten 30 gold.
Yeah.
You won it, though, so that is entirely up to you.
Yeah. So I think she'll just give a sly look at Celia, but she'll sort of look indifferently happy to everybody else. So unless they really ask about it, then she's probably not gonna give it up too willingly.
The one thing Arthronis is going to say is just be sure to put it away quickly. You've won it, no need to flaunt it here.
Right. Thank you. She's just gonna stuff it
Yeah,
into.
go on and flaunt it somewhere else.
Now you hush up, and she's just gonna point Lorraine at him.
All right.
You're just a gnome with a gun.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So
Do I?
she's gonna cinch it up and then just stuff it down her bodice. Safest place there is. She'll just pat her bosom.
Cuteness.
He kind of gives you a weird look. Right then. What were you saying, Kari?
I just wanted to know if it was possible for Nyla to see Orthronus give Tattoo Man 2 gold.
I don't think he was hiding it.
Okay.
Nope, was not
Or
him.
was he?
And Orthronus is leaving him. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fair. No. I rolled. I'm gonna attack. Or like come in to said Tattoo Man.
Oh.
Because,
Oh no.
Ooh.
yeah,
Oh.
she's virtue and all
Oh,
that.
no. Seeing you come in, Celia's also going to quickly take her leave.
Boy. Let's see
I'm
how
gonna see
many
her go
people
in,
we
and
can
I'm gonna
attack.
just stop and like turn around and wait because like I'm waiting for my cigarette back, so I'm just.
Or how many
about,
people we
like,
can
5
provoke.
feet away, trying to eavesdrop a little bit to see if she's gonna go maybe asking questions or something.
Yeah, so
Oh my.
basically she walks like past Orthronus and she like shoves the cigarette in his like to him because she's like, I'm gonna talk to this Tattoo Man because I don't understand how we're not just sending him to jail right now.
Do you say this?
No. She's like, she looks furious and she just kind of walks up and she
Putting him
just
into
shoves
jail for what, though?
the cigarette back at you and walks past you to
Yeah.
Tattoo Man.
Yeah,
Essentially.
as you're walking up to him, he's just kind of like walking back to the table, kind of like tossing the coins before he pockets it.
She pulls out her great axe and puts it like on his shoulder from behind.
Ooh.
Excuse me, good sir. May I have a word?
Roll an intimidation check.
Will do.
Cigarette's back in my mouth, lit once again, and I'm just standing there smiling like an
Ooh,
idiot.
that's a nat 20.
Ooh!
Okay, then. What can I help you with, madam?
I'm assuming he's stuttering the miss, madam, ma'am.
Yeah.
And she's just like beaming with this happy smile. It's like, oh, good, you're scared. This is great.
Feel the wrath of our Lord and
But-
Savior.
Oh god.
For you.
Can I speak to you outside, good sir? just between you and me.
Oh boy.
And you kind of hear from behind you, the barman kind of goes like, "Not that barman." Goes,
Your dad just popped in.
Yeah.
"We're gonna have some trouble, miss."
And she like smiles sweetly, and she's just like, "No, I assure you, we'll take it outside, sir.
Good, do it quick.
Of course. Follow me, please." And she just kind of like
Okay.
puts it closer to his neck. Like, you better start moving, or I will chop this off.
There's no need for those. I think we can get along just fine. Please.
After you. And she walks past Athronis and kind of just like smiles at him. It's like, this is going great. Let's go outside, all of us. Yeah.
Why?
How about just the two of us and you tell me, just fill me in on this.
She just smiles and she's like, okay, me and God will take care of this.
Oh, boy.
That
What?
can't be
Wait,
good.
no, wait.
Immediately follow after her.
Don't leave her with me.
No, I am following her.
Move,
Oh
please.
no, I think you're in
Ooh,
God's
maybe
hands
forward.
now.
I'll go.
Leave her with me, please.
Forward, sir.
He's walking with you.
Okay, good. Tell me when we're outside.
You're outside.
Perfect.
I just
We'll
want to
just
say,
follow
I'm
out.
following directly behind her, and as soon as I see her try to take a swing, I am going to try and catch the axe.
There are other people outside, though.
Oh yeah,
I
she's
know.
not stupid enough to swing, but she's definitely
I don't know. She may be.
she
Damn,
might be
murder and
bloodthirsty.
cold blood.
She may be.
You don't know.
I'll be at the ready.
She's just there standing, and she like pushes him towards like his back to the bar essentially, so he can't really
Pushes
move anywhere.
him.
Or
like back
Oh,
alley
okay,
or in
what-
front of the street.
like an alleyway, the alleyway that assumedly him and his
lane?
colleagues. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're please. Okay. You're taking me with you.
Thank you
Indeed.
for being so kind and obliging to my kind offer. God will surely forgive you for any misdeeds that you have clearly committed.
Mm,
Oh lord.
Now, I don't know what you and my colleague had spoken about, but I see that you have his money now. Is that correct?
oh no. He's kind of like looking to Thrones. It's like, what do I say?
We came to an agreement, and that agreement did involve the exchanging of some currency. So
He like
I'm just-
snaps her head back with this big beaming smile, like, no worries, I understand. Now I ask
Swing.
again, you have his gold. Hi.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's for
Uh,
information from what I understand.
Yes.
About a redhead, is it?
Mm-hmm. Did you want?
I'd like to know how you were involved.
I'm just regular at the tavern. I work in a warehouse by the docks. Please don't kill me.
Darling, I would never dare harm one of God's children. Unless they were lying to me. Now, may I ask, why did you take our one of our friends?
I sense that you're trying to vie for another intimidation
That's
check.
fine.
I'm just sitting here
15.
waiting for her not to kill me.
15.
Yeah, no, he's still terrified.
Yay!
Okay, please. Okay, I'm. What do you think I'm lying about?
Oh no! I just want to know why you
What did
took
he
him
drink at
now,
the bar?
child. Why did you take our friend, darling?
I didn't take your fucking friend.
Oh,
That's what
pardon
this
me,
is
sir.
about.
Sir, language. Not in God's presence, please.
No cussing, no fussing.
Okay, can I ask Celia for her cloak? I'm about to have to bag her as well.
I don't have a book
you
anymore.
ask?
Someone lost it.
Oh, damn.
So
Take
why
it
did you take our
creative.
friend?
I keep telling you I didn't take them.
But you were
It was-
with some?
I wasn't with them. They were in the bar too. I saw them follow them out. I didn't think much of it at the time.
Wait, hold on. Am I talking to the guy with the tattoo?
Yes.
Yep.
And he's
Of
saying that
the-
he didn't take it?
Of the
He didn't take
Yeah,
them.
no, he did not. So he's just kind of like hands at his head, kind of like, please don't hurt me.
All right, then. Just one last question, love. Do you believe in God?
Oh no, Orthonis.
Yes.
I think Celia actually like shoots you a glance like she is about to kill this man.
Yeah,
We should probably stop him.
Like,
She just like she
essentially
removes
practical
this.
full Nelson.
She removes the axe and she puts her hand on his forehead. And she like just mumbles a few words. And she's like, I bless you with the love of God. Thank you for your assistance. Now move.
He kind of like backs up to the opening of this alley and then just kind of like turns around and runs off.
And she just kind of waves with the same hand.
You see him just booking it.
Is there a small puddle where he was standing?
Most definitely.
You see a trail.
No, that's nice.
Oh, there we go.
And she's just kind of looking at her hand now, like,
And I'm gonna blow lavender smoke into her hand.
Oh, I'll make it a. God has truly blessed me with your presence.
Really? Because I'm starting to think he's cursed me with yours.
Agreed.
God works in mysterious ways, children.
Oh, I'm talking about another god. I'm most certainly not talking about yours.
You kind of hear from a distance, kind of mumbled, like fucking crazy, kind of that sort of coming from a distance, very muffled and muted.
Running, screaming, crazy bitch.
Yeah. Oh, I hope he goes back to the place so I can murder him.
He's not
as
having
a
a good
player.
night.
Oh god.
Yep. Running home, change track.
Let them know we're coming. Because I wasn't smart enough to tell him not to tell them.
I don't think that's where he's from. He just knows where they were headed because he knows where they were from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Celia lets out a little sigh like I don't know what that was.
Now we get moving then.
I do.
Yeah.
That was a very, very poor handling of the situation.
And she kind of just smiles, like.
So are you guys continuing down Candle Lane?
I guess so.
Yeah.
There's a warehouse we got to get to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this
So
entire
as-
time she's still like not. She's still looking at her hand in disgust, despite it smelling nice now.
Tell you what, I'll buy you some holy water and you can wash your hands with it later.
Oh, I forgot to put a damage on my thing.
Okay.
There we go.
The moon is high in the sky, but it is enveloped by the darkness of this alleyway that you are in. It's as dark practically as a dungeon and kind of as smelly as one too. Nearly all the street lamps have been smashed, and the only light that is coming through the darkness currently is a faint flickering from down the lane, like a distant candle.
How interesting. Let's approach.
Yeah.
Find
Kind of
out.
make your next time. No, I'm actually going to go for a while longer. You make your way to the front of this warehouse, which isn't really all that remarkable. The alley does kind of dip down a little bit, so it does appear to be 2 stories, and the second story appears to be on the level with the street, while the first story is kind of dipped down into the earth a little. On the door is a symbol of a black winged snake. that is painted just above the door's handle. Fairly small, but noticeable.
Seems to be the place.
Yeah, Siler, I think you...
Yeah.
The rest of you guys, I think now you guys can roll if you choose, or you think that your character would be in tune with what's been going on, or if you've already picked up on what's going on.
History check on if we know what the sign is.
Intelligence check, I'll just say.
Even better. They're all still negatives.
This is well, that's a 7.
Hello.
All right.
I got a 6.
7,
Wow,
11, and
guys.
6.
I thought it was a 17. The dice looks like a 17. And I was like, yay! No. And then
Fair
D&D
enough.
was like, no, it was actually the 7. Man. Yes.
Celia, you recognize this symbol faintly. You recognize it as... You've actually vaguely recall seeing it previously tonight. And you, in your travels, you've been able to recognize this as the symbol of the Zentarim.
Okay.
One of the two
It
criminal
all clicked
organizations
now.
that are at war.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let
So he
me...
just like leans in close, looks at it, and then like leans back, and still has this like curious look on her face, but she doesn't say anything.
So if you guys all look at Roll20, I have something cordoned out.
Ooh.
Why are you not
A new
letting
map.
me-
A
Oh,
new
pretty.
map!
I see. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go.
Ooh.
This... I've blocked out the inside of the warehouse just because we'll get to that when we get to that. But you see this building. Dotted line is a chain link fence. So what do you guys do?
I'm going in.
I'm gonna ask everyone something first. It's a bit of
Okay.
an ask, but
Yeah.
5 minutes alone, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh my.
Hey, what?
5 minutes.
I know it's nighttime, but geez. Okay.
5 minutes
mi-
for what? Sorry?
5 minutes
Alone.
to check something alone. You
Okay.
all stay here. I need to go try something.
Oh. Sure you don't want a buddy?
Yes.
I think he
Okay,
can
I'm
handle
so-
it
roll
himself.
an
Hold on, hold on.
insight check on that?
I'm so curious. I want to try to convince him. Can I roll a
Persuasion?
yeah, persuasion. I want to try to go with it. I'm
Persuasion and
curious.
insight.
Because I think it's a little up in the air on how to deal with roles or like role playing between characters. I think for deception and the such, I think it makes sense, but I think particularly for persuasion and
You gotta convince me of
insight?
the actual reason.
I think you gotta kind of actually, because I don't want to take away the
Yeah.
agency. It's like,
Yeah, you gotta
oh,
talk.
they rolled
Yeah,
really
but
high,
I just
so
want to
now
like look at him and see what his like body language is saying. Like, how is his facial expression right now as he's looking at this building?
I think insight. Yeah, go on and roll that.
Yeah, that'll
And-
work.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try a quick, like, I don't know what would be deception.
Oh.
No, never mind.
Well, damn.
That of course,
Oh.
that's my natural
I
20.
mean,
That's fine.
well,
Yeah,
you can
cool.
You don't need it,
Ooh.
it's fine.
Natural 20 for
Yeah.
the day.
Yep, perfect. Thank you. Thank
you
you.
can roll.
Avery.
You
Perfect
can roll
lot.
deception. If you
Moment.
get a nat 20, I'll say it's a zero-sum game.
So we're not getting into
Try
a
it.
fight today, right?
We don't.
That depends entirely on how things go.
I mean, we almost did.
Almost did. Maybe you still will.
Someone took damage. It's fine.
1 point of damage this session.
One.
Yep.
So,
Honestly, was not expecting him to attack.
yeah. What were you expecting? Just out of curiosity.
You were
I
egging
wanted
him
to
up.
get friendly with him so I could talk to him some more. And then
He's
he
like,
just attacked.
no, punch.
So
Yeah, he just went
the
wild.
winner of cheating.
Yeah, he was.
Seduce
Yeah,
him, then take his coin.
a common enemy.
And he's like, yeah, common enemy, let's kill it.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like, wait,
God.
no, hold on, that's not what I meant. But okay.
Enemies fight.
It worked out in the end.
Okay, yeah, not 2022 on insight. What is exactly it look like?
I think she's kind of trying to determine your body language as you're kind of doing this, whatever you're doing at the moment. Kind of suss out what's
Yeah, because
going.
she's curious as to why you're asking to go in alone. So she's looking at your face for any signs or indications as to why you want to go in alone.
More or less, the body language is just letting you know. If you've ever seen someone who's just like clocked out of work and then is just about to get to his car and then is asked to go back in to finish up something.
Sad.
Okay, yep, I
Oh.
feel okay. Yes,
Like
that is a very nice
Okay.
description.
like you're about to like just open the door to your car and the very boss himself says, "You know what? I need your help with one last thing."
I hear
And
the
it's just like,
sigh.
no.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
in there.
Interesting. Celia will agree to let you go in by yourself.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Other two, any thoughts, concerns, objections?
I mean, I guess unless you really want to do this, then I can skip the rolling for persuasion then.
I mean, you could give me your argument on why you'd want to, and then roll it.
You only
I
have
mean,
one eye, man. One
Basically,
eye.
Cordelia would basically be like, well, 2's better than 1, buddy system, something like that. That would be her proposal.
That only works when you're in some place you're not supposed to be, or if you think you're going to be able to. Which through this is split. Not this time. But thank you.
Nyla's just gonna touch you on the on your shoulder and just say, "May God be with you," because she thinks you're gonna do something dirty.
Oh.
She's
roll
just like,
quick
"I
insight.
hope God will bless you, man," because she's like, nighttime, a man alone, and he says he can take care of it himself. I understand.
I know where this is going.
I
Yeah,
just
in
didn't
the
think you
middle
needed
of
to
our
do it
mission.
now. Yeah,
I mean,
she doesn't understand
when
that.
the urges hit, they hit. I guess.
Yeah, she's just like, dude, I get it, man. I've seen,
That is
I've
an
heard stories.
unfortunate roll of
My
10
God.
on that. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, what happened?
Okay, what did you do exactly again when you said this?
She pats like his shoulder. It's like, I understand. May God bless you for whatever sins you're about to commit.
It's appreciated, always in my thoughts. He just taps your hand when he says that and just walks in.
Wait, so, where are you going currently?
You said it's a gated thing. Is like gate shut, locked, or is it like
This gate is about like waist high, probably even a little lower for you. You're huge. A little bit higher than waist height, so it's probably waist height for you.
I'm gonna
But
check
you
it,
can,
though. Is it
you guys
open,
can probably get
chained,
over that
shut?
pretty easily. But this, to be clear, this door right here is normal sized. This is a big, almost like garage door, and then this is a window that is kind of placed decently high, but not super high.
Decently high, like what, 10, 12 feet, or like maybe 5, 8 feet?
Like, could you throw a halfling through it?
Well, it is closed right now.
Well,
How
break
high
it
in the
then.
air is it though?
The question still stands.
It's, I'll say around, I'll say 8.5 feet tall.
Alright, so it takes some doing, but it can happen. When I walk over to the original, like the normal size door, do I see anything from where I'm sitting toward that window?
Are you looking in then?
As a just quick glance through as I'm passing to go to the original door.
You see that there are boxes inside, some of which seem to be kind of overturned, or like you actually do see like a table that's like leaned up against the wall, kind of haphazardly. Yeah.
That makes sense. Go over to the door and just give a big old knock.
Okay. You make a perception check.
Oh, 2, that's a 4.
Yeah, you don't really hear anything. Nobody comes to open the door.
Alright, I asked them to give me 5 minutes. Within the first minute, if no one's open, I'm about to take a step back and just charge at the door to kick it in.
You like signal the others that you're gonna do this, or
No,
you just?
I've asked them to wait 5 minutes. I'm hoping they keep that.
Yeah. Roll a strength athletics check.
Oh god, 11.
You crack the door steadily.
After like I don't know.
I think enough that
don't know if
you were
it
able to
counted,
look
like,
inside, but it's not quite off its hinges.
Then I'm just gonna stop again and just listen for like maybe 10 seconds to see if anyone else reacts to me kicking in the door.
Roll another perception check. What
I
are
think
the
Celia
rest
from
of you
behind
doing?
seeing him kick the door in and then stop is going to just kind of yell out, do you need any help?
Nyla has her
But,
back
like,
towards
loud.
him.
Another 2.
Shoot
That's
him
the
off.
same roll twice. Okay, well, with that happening, I'm going to resume the kicking in of the door completely off its hinges this time. Well, I'm going to try. I'm going to take a full 10 feet back and just running, jump, kick.
Fair enough. Roll again. So is everybody else hanging back then?
So Nyla has her back towards the building and him, so she just hears all this noise, and then
See,
hearing Silas scream, "Do you need help?" She kind of looks at her like, "Let him be. The boy needs his time."
Cordelia's just kind of hanging over the, or hanging onto the gate, just kind of peeking through, watching.
Celia's just gonna look at Nyla and just go, but it looks like he's struggling though. It might be faster if I help him.
It may be the case, but he has decided to do this on his own.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just because they've never realized what a helping hand could do.
Oh, and she kind of just thinks for a moment. She's like, maybe she's right. Maybe he's never had an option. And like a single tear kind of just goes down her cheek. She's like, "You poor child." Oh no.
does the 14 do it?
The 14 does do it. Are you like ramming the door, like shoulder bashing it?
No, like full on.
Do you
like,
make a grunting
dynamic
noise?
entry kick into this thing?
All right, so like FBI open up kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celia would just be like, oh no, he's got it. Never mind, we're fine.
Yeah, he's got it. You actually send the door flying since it was already kind of busted off a little and it was kind of just hanging on. It kind of goes flying a little, kind of like skids along the floor. You kind of look inside this warehouse and tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed around the floor. The corpses of a dozen men lie along the walls, their rapiers and daggers lying nearby them. On the north side of the area, stairs rise into an open level above. I will clear out a bit of space on the map.
All right,
Do you make a
dramatically-
loud grunt when you break this door?
No, there's a loud crash. Then he rights himself, cigarette still in his mouth, walks in, sees what he sees. I don't know if you see it yet. And there is a very, very angry look on his face as he immediately goes over to examine the bodies. Are they the organization?
There are 5. You're kind of with the information about the 5 of them have sorry. You're able to recognize 5 of them as Zentarim and 7 of them as Xanathar Guild thugs. All of them are currently clad in leather armor.
All right. Does it look like a fight went out between them, or were both of them fighting something else?
Roll an investigation check.
I regret not making
You regret not making what?
an intelligent character.
Yeah. Are the rest of you coming in now? Because I assume you probably be inside by now.
Has it been 5 minutes?
9.
Yes.
Nyla
okay.
just turns around to the
Well,
loud crash. She's like, "Oh my, that's a first."
Did you tell them to wait 5 minutes and then kick the door in, or did
I
you
asked
wait
them
5
to wait
minutes?
5 minutes. I asked them to wait 5 minutes, and between I have no idea how long has passed, a minute or two maybe, between just walking up, kicking in the door. It took me 2 tries, but I assume it's been like maybe
Yeah,
another
no.
2.
That's why I was like,
So
I don't
not-
think it's been 5 minutes yet.
The full
'Cause I was
5
gonna
minutes
give
has
you a
not
couple more
passed.
minutes.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So what are you looking at specifically here?
I was checking to see if does it look like they were fighting each other, or were they fighting something else?
With that, it's a little hard to tell, but you kind of get the sense that they were fighting each other. And some amount of them died. And maybe all of them just ended up killing each other, but I don't know. But you don't know.
door was still locked from within, so they didn't escape. They're either still here or they left some other way. No, yeah, with that, guess they've killed each other. I'm going back to the door to let them know. Come on in,
As
we
you-
need to check this place out quick.
As you are walking back towards the door, I don't think a 9 hits your AC.
It does not.
Let me just roll another one.
My knuckles are out and on my hands, so I was expecting something.
Does a 15 hit?
That does.
Take 7 damage.
Okay. As soon as I do, I just scream. I thought bastards here for more then.
Yeah. As you do
I'd like to
that,
picture that was like a mid through your sentence of calling it Sid. You're like, hey
Yes.
guys, come. Pff, hey.
Like,
you kind of see
bastards here for more.
poking their heads out from behind several of these crates. 4 Kenku, armed with short swords and short bows. Kind of, a couple of them just shot some arrows at you.
Cool.
Fuck me, like
they don't
hearing
have
that.
any,
Yeah.
They don't have any discerning marks or distinctive faction, right?
You are not able to,
Didn't see
not
that.
immediately.
Scream. I don't think that.
Not immediately. You're not able
Right.
to tell.
Yeah, there was a loud scream of pain and a nice little insult to the Xanathos. So, fists up, and I'm on guard.
All right.
Yeah, hearing that, Celia is actually going to get excited. And you said this gate was about like waist high, right?
Excited.
She's going to actually try to jump over the gate and make her way inside towards the fight.
Well, we are going to roll initiative now, so let's,
Oh, okay, cool.
let's roll.
A part of me thought this would be a speech check where we try to gather more info before this, but
23.
11.
Damn.
I also got a 23.
I got a nat
Uh,
20 on that. Jeez.
Me too.
I don't need it for this though, you know?
Okay,
Right?
We're wasting your
so you both got a nat 20 plus 3.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Can you guys both roll a d20 again, just to determine who goes first, or does one of you just want to go first?
I'm okay not to go first. If you want to go first, you are
First.
more than
Or
welcome to.
want to say that the other goes first?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, as soon as it's Celia's turn, she's just gonna rush in. So I don't.
Yeah, it was gonna be the same. So I just rolled a 13
Yeah.
for the 20.
A 10. So
Okay.
you're
So
Okay, I'll go
it's
first then.
Nyla, Celia, and it's the Kenku then, and then Cordelia. All right. It's just.
So does that go for all the Kenku or just one of them?
Yes, I'm gonna do tip for common tip for DMs is to limit your having to track initiative. It is typically found best to
Group them.
group similar enemies together.
Thank you for the
All
tip.
right. It's helpful.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Yes. So if you've
Kenku, group of 3, something else, group of 1.
a group of 1 isn't really a group, I think.
It can be. You don't know my imaginary friends.
Group of one creature.
And
It
has
is when you
multiple
count all the
attacks.
voices in my head.
Here's the
Perfect.
thing. It can do more things than those guys combined, so
Fair enough. Yeah. So it is your turn, Nyla.
Hearing the commotion, she's like, "Oh no, he's been disturbed!" And she's gonna run. How far is he from me?
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be your full movement to get inside the door, I'd say.
Okay,
Oh,
full
darn.
movement.
But your roll and athletics or acrobatics check if you're hanging out on the other side of the fence.
Yeah. Can I cut down said fence with
yeah.
the great axe?
Oh, you're just gonna break it?
Yes.
Fair enough. All right.
Property damage.
I'm not gonna make you roll to hit, but roll
Okay.
for damage.
Okay, damage.
Property damage.
That is a 12.
All right. You smash this fence. And you can go on and run inside. I'll say that you make it there around to Othronus, but that is your turn since you made that attack. Celia, it is your turn.
I guess I'm using my full movement to run inside. Once again, she is looking super excited because it's a fight and she loves fights.
All right, are you going to go through the fence or are you?
No, I'm gonna jump over it.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
gonna hop
I
over.
just broke it down for you.
I mean, like, is it
It's
all the way to
kinda
my
far
area
away.
here? Like, you broke down your area. It means I have to go around to your area,
Gosh, okay,
and
fine.
then jump through that.
Whatever.
Like,
So go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna roll this like
acrobatics,
acrobatics. I'm gonna get a 1.
which I say that since you were closer, you can get a.
Oh,
okay,
never
yeah,
mind.
you're-
Got a 19.
You passed with flying colors. You
That's
can
true.
get a little bit further into the room if you want, and you still have your action.
So when you say a little bit further, like in front of Othronus, or like
You could get
where we?
in front of
How far
Othronus,
in-
or over here, or over here. I'll say those 3 spaces are your options.
I'll go there. And
All
then, and I see the Kenku, right?
Yes, you.
Okay.
They do have cover though at the moment.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just launch a firebolt at him, and let's see what happens.
Burn, baby, burn.
Launch a firebolt and then what? Sorry.
And see what happens.
All
Did
right.
you?
I go and make a. Which one are you trying to hit? This one. This one.
The one, yeah, that one, the one right in the middle.
Okay. So
That one.
that one.
Ooh, 22 to hit.
22 to hit. That does hit a Kenku. And
Awesome.
6 fire
6
damage.
fire
It's
damage. Yep.
Not looking good.
Good. That's my turn.
So yeah, that is the end of your turn.
I just realized I'm in the front. This might
It is
actually
the
be a really
Kenku's
bad
turn.
position for me.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh, Celia,
see
what
the
are you
one
doing?
that you hit kind of reel for a second, and then it's gonna level its short bow right at you.
Bring.
Does a 15 hit?
Not if I use my shield, which I sure am.
Fair.
Why is the spellcaster up front?
'Cause
Very
she's
good
not that-
question.
She's not that wise.
So.
But yeah, that'll miss.
Damage. Oh wait, no, yeah, it misses. You see it. Bleh, my
Yes.
mind, dude. Another Kenku will level its short bow at you, Othronus.
Yeah, this might kill me.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
going to use my reaction to take the damage for him.
All
Because
right.
he's only 5 feet away from me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right next to you.
Yeah.
Alright.
My vigilant guardian takes over my body and just swap. Hit me, Lord.
Oh wow, that was a max damage 9.
That's
Ew.
okay. I'm still standing. I will protect
9
you,
damage.
my friend. Ugh.
Yeah, if you do look at him, there is a very, very angry look on his face. Like, his facial expression doesn't show anything besides a smile or a laugh.
Oh
There's
shit.
visible anger lines like that curl into an almost demonic-like face.
Oh, so he's
Aw.
really. I really hope it's not towards me.
No, it's
No,
very much at them and the bodies he keeps looking at that are on the floor.
Oh, they were his comrades, weren't they? Oh,
Mhm.
poor
It's
baby.
Zimzu all over again.
Definitely think they're like his gang members. He's part of this gang.
Oh,
That's the vibe I'm getting.
All right, it is the other Kenku's turn. One of them draws a short sword and gets to there, and this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, will go there. And that is the end of the Kenku's turn. So that one and that one have short bows out, and the other two have short swords.
All right.
Thranis, it is your turn now.
Cool. Bonus action rage, so that'll help me maybe take one of these hits and not go down.
Cool.
And then action, just sprint up to the one who made the mistake of coming forward and just flying haymaker.
Roll the hit.
I'm actually going to switch something up because you saw me take out my brass knuckles, but instead of his clenched fist normally, with the gloves he is wearing, he's essentially just going to open palm his hands, and very defined black claws are just going to bust out of the fingers of his hand gloves. And he's just essentially just going to run over and rake right across this unfortunate Kenku.
Ooh.
All right. Very nice.
I hope this hits. Oh, that's an
Oh,
epic.
that'll hit.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a
total of 8.
It is not looking good, but it is still up.
Oh.
Right. Well, I've already used my bonus, so I couldn't take a second swipe. Plus 2 to that, so 10 total.
Forgot
the rage damage. Sorry.
Right. It's still up though.
All right, that's my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Cordelia.
All
It's now your
right.
turn. There's a hole in the fence right next to you.
Yeah. So my walking speed is only 25 feet. I'm not sure how far I can move, but
You're
I'm
good.
hoping if I could, can I shoot like those two? Left click. This one, just that one, and that
you're
one
gonna-
diagonally.
Unfortunately, the garage door is currently closed.
Oh,
There's
well,
no
then how do I
current
get in
line.
here?
The side
Doors
door
are
right down there is open.
Oh, so that's how we get in. I didn't realize that was a door. Okay. Just these little rectangles I didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit odd because the background has squares on it, and then the map itself has squares on it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even the background, really. It's just,
The
okay,
ones
it's just a
on the
square.
map itself are the ones that we're tracking.
It's a pretty basic map. Okay, so,
Yeah.
how far can I move then? So,
I'll say that you can get just to the door there.
oh, poo.
But you can, I'll say that you can fire at them, though some of them might be through friends.
Yeah, I don't want to shoot friends, so if I aim at them, I won't shoot them?
I'd say that you can hit that one, though, without hitting your friends.
Ah, okay, well then I'll aim for that guy. Who knows, he could be by the alarm bell. Okay, I'll be firing in a second, maybe. Alright, so, yeah, Cordelia is going to rush in, looking very like, alright, what'd I miss? And,
You see this scene laid out in front of you.
I am coughing up blood. Finger,
Alright,
but with a
Celia's
thumb
left.
up.
Not doing so great, and Thranis
There's a
with
barrel
claws?
or Thranis claws out of his hand and an arrow in his back.
oof.
Yes.
Cordelia's looking at him like, oh my, what on earth did you do? Which one hurt you? You boys want to hurt my friends here? Well, say hello to Lorraine. And she's going to aim at that one in the very back then. So I guess I gotta roll to see if I hit. That is... Ooh, that's a 24.
Nice. What do you
Alright.
roll on the dice
Base.
itself? Wasn't
dice
it 20,
itself.
was it?
It was an 18.
Okay, nice. All right, that will very much hit.
And then the hit slash DC, I have a +6. I add that to it, right? That's a bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your 18 plus your to hit bonus,
Okay, alright. Just want to make sure I'm not adding numbers that I shouldn't be. Okay,
which would be your dexterity bonus plus your proficiency bonus. So
right. Okay. Alright. So I imagine that hits.
yes, that will very much hit.
Okay, and then I can roll for damage a D12. Which one's my
So
D12?
go ahead and roll for damage, which we did look over her sheet. Yeah.
Alright. So that's a D12.
Yes. D12 plus your dexterity.
I'm rolling on a book on a chair.
Ah,
Okay. That's a 5 plus 4, so 9 total.
all right. 9 total damage.
Yep.
It is also not looking all that great, but it is still up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, where do you hit it?
I'm gonna aim at the torso.
Yeah, it is clutching its chest. Not looking great.
All right.
Okay, it is back to the top. Nyla, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Who's the guy looking in front of Othronus?
Not doing great.
Cool. And the guy right behind him?
Oh, this guy?
That
Or
one.
this guy?
The
This
first
guy's
one.
been untouched so far.
Alright. And is it 5 feet squares,
Yes.
right? Cool. What about...
You can get to him, yeah.
Yeah.
So 10 feet.
Yes, I want to move 10 feet. I want to get up in his face.
Alright. And you're gonna smack it.
Go smack it super hard with the sharp end of my great axe.
Roll the hit.
Ooh, a dirty 20.
Nice. Nice.
Yee. With all of like the strength she can muster after taking the blow last time, she just lifts up her axe. She's super pissed.
And how much
And
damage does she deal?
Ooh, 14.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a 12 on my D12.
How do you want to do it? You take him out in one hit.
I slice him right from the neck down, like just slice. Yeah.
Bisected.
That makes so much sense. May God forgive you.
I slice him and slice.
So, I think this counts as, since this is the second session, so who called second session?
No.
Oh yeah,
Like,
who
you
called
want
second
Shenanigans?
session?
I
I want to
did.
say that was Siler.
Yeah, I
Damn
think
it.
Siler and I were kind of in that
Does this
range.
count?
Yeah.
Does this
No,
count?
that happened
You
when you
were
went to the shop. You were
threatening
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you personally lost it when you grabbed my cigarette like it was something and
Not this
And just
specifically,
inhaled
I
it?
just
Yeah.
remembered that whole situation.
Damn it.
So yeah, that one is
I was trying so hard. I actually forgot, to be honest. I'm like,
well,
oh,
now
yeah,
you don't have
shit.
to try. There you go.
I mean, there was that, and then you were threatening a guy. with
That
a-
I clearly misunderstood. But also, she's stupid.
I have
She, like-
refer it as being dead.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
fair. She like screams out, "May God forgive you!" and just slices him down. Now she's just drenched in blood.
Lovely.
Yeah, it
Her shininess is less shiny now.
bury it into
Oh,
its
good. Do
shoulder
that
and
more.
it kind of like lets out a weak aw. Yeah, that's the turn, I think.
Yep,
Oh
nice.
man. So it is Celia. It's your
So
turn.
proud.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast
Yes.
another fireball.
Please don't hit me.
I think currently the only one that you could see is
That one.
that one.
I can't hit the one I hit last time.
Well, I guess you did hit that one. Yeah, you can hit that one.
Okay. Let's
It's
do that.
foolishly peeking its head out.
Oh, that's 23.
Harsh.
That'll hit.
That's only 3 damage though.
3 damage. Toasty.
Toasty.
That is one toasty bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Othronus, it is. Celia, do you want to move?
Nope.
No? Alright. Othronus, this Kenku in front of you is gonna kind of meekly make an attack at you. Kind of. Oh, that's a unnatural 20, so I think that'll hit.
Oh no, I can't come protect you no more.
Yeah. Weird thing is now that he's gotten this angry, he seems to stop reacting to hits when he
Oh,
takes them.
okay. I'm okay with this then. This is good.
That is
Yeah,
5
totally die.
damage. So reduced, it is 3.
Yeah.
And kind of seeing you not being affected by this, it's gonna try to run.
Huh.
It's gonna run off this way, but go ahead and make your opportunity attack.
17.
That will hit.
Everything inside me hurts.
Yeah.
Hey, you and your character. Wow. That's real immersion right there.
9 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Murder.
Unfortunately for this bird, as it turns around to get away from my advantage, a claw just goes right through his chest.
Damn.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that seems fair. That seems
It
about right.
just kind of goes limp on your arm.
He doesn't actually shake him off, he just turns his sights to the next one.
Yeah.
May God bless the dead.
This Kenku has slumped to the floor and kind of not dead, but it's not going anywhere anytime quick.
Oh.
This one, however, will kind of run up the steps. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And will kind of give a look to its fallen brethren, but will not stop to help. So it's run out of your. Actually, at this point, I will reveal a bit of the upstairs area, and I'll say that you guys can see where you guys are at currently. You guys can see that there's a balcony up there.
Okay.
That is currently where it's at.
That's a balcony?
Yeah, so the stuff on the bottom
Thrawnus, it is your
there
turn.
is empty.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so like guessing this thing here is this thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And
All
that's a crane, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this whole section is just kind of showing that is the space below, but these are the steps upwards, basically. Which, just a word of advice, this took me a little bit to figure out, but anytime you see these
It's going
sort of
up.
figures,
Yeah.
those are
It's showing the direction essentially where it's going.
stairs, and the basically they form an arrow, and the arrow is going down.
Okay.
Long
Got
story
it.
short.
Yeah, as that Kenku runs, Celia will actually call out, "Coward!"
It actually calls or mimics back to you, "Coward," in like the exact same tone of voice.
Oh, it's on site.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's a
Murder.
Kenku. It's on site.
Murder.
It is acknowledged that it is a coward. So Thrawnus, it is now your turn.
Cool. I'm trying to think, because that stuff in front of us is like tall debris, right? I can't just run through it or over it.
Yeah.
And no one else left in front of us because those two are already dead.
There's the one by the stairs, right?
Those two are already
like,
dead.
hiding.
There's a bit of kind of bins there that are kind of a little turned over, but you could possibly hop over them. This one is slumped against the ground, kind of bleeding out a bit. Not necessarily dying, but it's definitely not doing great. It's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Okay.
And this one is running
Upstairs.
off. Yes.
Okay. With 30 feet, how close can I get to the next one?
Which one? This one, or the one
Yes.
upstairs?
The one at the bottom.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You would basically get to the barrels. You could get there.
I use my action to dash up to the next one just to be right next to it. Can't do anything
This
turn.
one? Yeah. I think your rage would end as long as you don't take any damage.
If I don't take any damage at this...
Or you don't deal any damage.
I don't deal or take any damage at the beginning of my next... or
Turn.
the end of this turn. So if nothing hits
So-
me by the time the turn gets back to me, then it ends immediately.
Okay.
Gotta waste the second one.
One of your allies is going to deliberately stab you.
I
No,
mean,
I'm
if you want me
kidding.
to.
I don't think.
Just tell me. God will let me do
Yeah, like trust me, I don't mind stabbing one of my allies. That's fine.
it. If it is God's will.
Particularly in the back. Kidding.
I mean, just, you know,
Probably. We'll get there when we get there.
the back, the front,
Yeah.
whichever one's closest.
He does say one weird thing to the Kenku because his voice is becomes a bit distorted when he does this. He's
Come
essentially what you
close?
hear. No.
Okay.
Okay, I couldn't hear it.
What did
I'm
you
sorry.
say?
I couldn't quite make that out because it was a bit distorted. Haha.
It's it was kind of like that. Essentially, who did this, but a very dark and raspy voice.
Ooh.
Sorry, my mic is not great right now for picking this up.
No, that's okay. I
Ooh.
got it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
As I can. Sorry.
No, that's
Oh,
now
that's
that I know what you were
cool.
saying. That's
Yeah.
pretty. That's pretty
It's
ominous.
kind of.
Has God
it's-
blessed you, or has He left you, man?
It's more along the lines of why I seem to talk like an angel, but I've got these poking out of my head.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I need to bless you more.
Oh god.
It's kind of breathing heavily at the moment, but it's kind of like putting a hand up. It's like, okay. Like, it'll tell you in a moment. Once it catches its breath a bit. Is he distracted at the moment, being in a rage and all? Or is he kind of trying to listen out for stuff?
Unfortunately, the way I made him is he goes a bit feral when he does this, and he's more very tunnel visioned to like one target to the next to whatever else is here that looks like it's alive.
Alright. Then I think that's the end of your turn. Cordelia, it is now your turn.
Oh, right. Cool. I guess the only thing I really can do, it's not like I could reach the crane to climb up it or anything. I guess I'll just go forward towards that Kenku in the back and try to fire another shot at it.
At the one upstairs or the one downstairs?
The one downs. Unless I could shoot from the ground floor up at the one on the upstairs.
You could shoot at the one that's upstairs. The one
Okay.
that's downstairs is actually behind a couple of crates. Currently.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, because I see that other one is at the top of the stairs. Well, then I'll try for that guy. I
It's
guess I'll
also
get
about to give you some information, so
Murder!
Yeah, so I'll go for the one upstairs then.
upstairs. Alright.
Yeah. So I'll get as close as I can and aim for that one.
Okay, so
But first, I will roll, see if it'll hit. Oh, that's an 18.
that will hit.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Oh, roll for damage. Oh, come on, just a 6. Plus 4, that's 10. Oh. I mean, it's not bad, but still. Alright, she is going to aim at that thing, prop her foot up on... Oh, there's no barrels for me to prop my foot up on. Okay. And just...
There's probably one lying around. Maybe a dead
Okay.
body. Maybe a dead body.
Okay, well, she won't do it
Birds
on
or
a
one of
dead
the other
body.
people.
It's not good. Okay, maybe on the dead body of the fallen Kenku. Yeah, that's what she'll do.
Yeah,
She'll
yeah.
prop her foot up on that and aim up at the other one at the top of the stairs. For 10
Alright.
damage.
10 damage. You have tapped the Kenku.
Okay. Woohoo!
Yeah, you actually, like, are you going lethal or are you trying to just incapacitate
Oh
it?
no, she's going to kill it. It looks exhilarated, like,
Alright.
okay, we're doing
Yeah,
this.
you just kind of
It's
fire
definitely
at
her
this-
day.
At this Kenku, and it just kind of, you see a little bit of a splatter, and it just goes limp, and you don't see it anymore. It's fallen behind the balcony, and it is dead.
Okay.
So combat is over.
Alright. It's just staring around, looking kind of exhilarated, breathing heavy, like, oh my gosh. We just fought. We kicked ass. But we fought and killed some things. Wow.
Murder's just great.
Nyla's just like coughing up blood and giving a thumbs up. It's like, yeah, we bless these mother foes.
Yeah, no, it looks like I'm ready to tear this thing apart unless it starts saying something.
Yeah. But
Celia's gonna go towards the closest one and start to see if there's anything she can loot off of it.
I am doing the
Uh,
same with the one I killed.
There's like a
Uh,
quick side glance to see that you're starting to loot, but specifically on what you're going for.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not stupid enough to try and loot.
I'm not touching the dead folks that have been dead.
Yeah, I don't know who's your friend, who's not.
I'm touching this
Yeah.
Kenku.
I know these guys fought us.
We
I feel like we're
Yeah.
saying that out loud, Jim. Like back
I'm
and forth.
like, no, man, don't
We're
worry.
not gonna
Yeah,
We got
steal
no,
from
we're
your
not
friend.
touching them. No, just the
No,
dead.
no, no.
does
We
does
got
Alfred
you.
still have an arrow in his back?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Actually, yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Take that
sorry.
arrow back.
Yeah, there's a number of arrows littered throughout the room. There are the Kenku specifically have short bows, short swords, and some arrows. You guys are searching the bodies. Nyla, you find 2 gold on the Kenku that you found, and another 2 gold on yours, Celia.
Yeah.
They're not exactly loaded. You do see on the inside of their sleeves a circle with 11 spokes pointing out of it. Which you guys can roll history checks if you want.
It's a 9.
Ooh, 22.
You recognize it as the symbol of the Zentrum Guild. Or no, not the Zentrum. Xanathar
The
Guild.
Xanathar Guild?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I could kind of start putting it all together.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So this deal with the spokes is the Xanathar Guild.
The snake with the wings is the Zentrum.
Is the center. Okay, cool. I need to get
Is anybody going to intervene with Athronis and this
Yes.
injured Kenku?
Nope,
Yeah.
that's all
Walk close. Yeah. Well, as soon as I'm done looting this man, I'm just gonna kind of go close enough so that if Kenku decides to try to attack friend, I just slicey slice.
Purdue's more ready to like rip the arrow out if he asks it of her.
Yeah.
He'll be like, you want me to get this?
Not even gonna ask. She's like, I need that.
Look,
She's spelling something.
Just maybe rub the arrow from his back and hands it to you.
Oh.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah, I think he might need some alone time again.
all right.
Really?
Pretty
You need
metal.
more time?
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, just some alone time again. I'm gonna go check out upstairs.
I
You
want to look around the room more.
everybody has the same passive perception, right?
12-ish.
12.
12, maybe less.
And
Call
Alright.
this book Cordelia.
We'll get back to that in a moment then. You guys all hear the this Kenku kind of in a thin, nasally voice say, "Tie up the pretty boy in the back room and follow the yellow sign and do it."
Now, how much do I know about Kenkus?
Go ahead and roll History Arcana.
Okay, so just so out of game, said tie up the pretty boy in the back room and follow the yellow signs in the sewers.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you
do I know that Kenkus can only mimic talk? Is that
Yes, very much so.
got it?
You also know that
Okay.
they've kind of had a history of being manipulated or kind of brought in to basically work as criminals under the promise of, just being taken care of, or for other various purposes. So this is not an incredibly uncommon occurrence for.
These guys are a lot of fodder for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
there are
okay.
goblins.
Kenku to be brought in on something like
I
this.
mean, it's interesting. Okay, so hearing that, and then knowing what she knows about Kenkus, Celia will make a mental note of that, but she will still make her way upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still want to take a look at the room.
So you're okay. So just to get everybody, what is Celia's going upstairs to explore. You are going to what are you doing?
I'm just looking
Okay.
around the room to see if there's anything that seems like out of place
All right.
outside of the
Let's
dead
see.
bodies.
Let me clear up some of this. This is the upstairs section has been cleared away now that you've gone there. Let's see. So, Cordelia, are you doing anything in particular? Or are you going in
She's
a
just
particular
kind of
direction?
watching Athranas to see what kind of information, because she's curious about the dead bodies and, you know, his raginess, and just to see what this thing's gonna say.
The only thing it said so far, right?
Yes, so far. It kind of says again, pretty boy, back room. And then kind of points behind it, and then you guys realize that there is a door that it is kind of slumped up behind, or next to, right there, in that stairwell.
Oh.
Keep an eye on him, please. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna go in and kick in that door.
Nyla has her axe at the beak, or at the kenku.
All right. So you're over there too now?
Yeah.
All right. You kick this door open, right?
No. Yes.
Patronus?
Yep.
Inside.
He accidentally next to the door and I killed him by accident.
Oopsers.
Oopsies.
Tee-hee.
Did
I do that?
Inside, you see a number of boxes and crates and other sort of more maybe delicate shipment items. On the floor, you see rope that has been what you can assume has been recently bound, but has recently been removed by, you assume, the human man, kind of sitting towards the back, hand over his head. Not head. It's only got one of those. He is handsome, dressed in princely garb, with long red hair.
Murder it.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to go through the sewers to find him.
We might
There
still
were
have
two of
to.
them.
Because there were two.
He's mirrored in grime and kind of a bit panicked when you kick the door in. Like, who are you? Who are you?
Question.
Oh, did we find somebody?
Walked right up to him, grabbed him by the scruff of the neck, and just dragged him out.
Okay, you're dragging him out.
Can
Yeah.
I see if he's pretty? I want to roll if he's a handsome fellow.
You don't need a roll. He is pretty. He is handsome.
Okay. She gives one of those like
Well, you assume
Cat
he'd
calling
probably be
whistle.
well kept, if not for being
Celia calls down from the balcony. Thank you.
what? What was that? Why? Okay.
I'm gonna drag him over to the corpses at spot that are like essentially the other dead ones, not the Kenku, and ask, what?
Are you here to help? Are you with them?
What happened?
The Zentrum thinks my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the Open Lord. He hid the dragon somewhere in the city. They think they can find it by using this Stone of Glor. It was in their hands, but in the Sandfire Guild until recently, the Zents thought I knew something, but I don't. My father and I have spoken in years. Not exactly on good terms. Please let me go so we can talk civilly.
Nyla's looking over at Cordelia and's like, he's pretty damn handsome.
Cordelia's
Someone
Cordelia's
else.
gonna
Bella
return with
thirsty.
the.
Okay.
Yo, she hasn't seen too many nice boys in the past few
Yeah,
hours.
you got some thoughts on the mind. I see. I see.
Cordelia's gonna
He's got that
give her a.
he's got that kind of sheen of sweat and like
I mean,
a little bit
after
of dirt.
everybody that she's seen so far, she's like, this is a breath of fresh air.
Well, Cordelia's gonna return that look with a sort of yeah, but then immediately right back at yeah, what's happening? What's going on?
Can you please let me go so we can talk? I didn't do this, if that's what you're asking.
No, but you're the only one who's alive here who saw who can talk. Was there someone else with you?
I was kidnapped with a friend I had made earlier that night, Loon. I think
You're
they
not.
confused the two of us, and when the Xanathar Guild attacked this warehouse, they took him and forgot about me.
I mean, you're
And-
not Floon.
No. Do you not know who I am?
I have no
Pretty.
idea who you are, honey.
You are pretty. God bless
name-
you with some good genes, hun.
My name is Raynar Neverember. My father was the last unmasked Lord of Waterdeep, though we're not exactly on good terms anymore. Can you please let me go? I'm not gonna do anything. I won't run.
His boyfriend said.
Okay, can I roll an insight check to see if he's being honest?
I'm already dropping him.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll insight.
Okay, just a quick insight check. Ugh. Yeah, that's a 7.
The next place we need to look is the sewers, but I need to talk to someone about this first.
So, I assume a 7 doesn't get much.
7, it's a little hard to tell, but he seems like he's telling the truth.
Alright, that's good enough for her. So she'll just be like, well, you look like you have an honest face, and I think I have a pretty good inhibition
Thanks.
about these things. So, I think, yeah, go on your merry way if there's nothing else you can tell us. But I think it's this big guy that you want to appease, not me.
Yeah, thank you for saving me. I've been in there the past day straight, and well, I mean, things certainly could have been worse. They had been, but we need to find Floon. They took him thinking he was me, and I won't
We'll
stand
get
for
to
it.
him. First, we need to go. You can get to the Yawning Portal. There's a friend of his there waiting for him as well. We'll bring him there when we find him. I need to go there myself. By the chance, I need to find someone else there to let them know about this.
If you say so, but I think if you'll let me, I'd like to come with you. It was my fault he got taken. I'd like to make sure he gets back.
May God bless you, child.
Celia will yell down from the balcony. Can you fight?
Decently, I'd say. I'm able to hold my own. Maybe not against,
Thank yous.
a large group.
Thank you.
Right.
That was just the remainders of what they left to guard the place. There was
So
a
when we
sizable battle here. The Scents did well for themselves, but they were outnumbered.
As soon as he said that, it's just returned to just immediate scowling.
Are you gonna be okay, big guy? Cordelia just pat his elbow.
All right.
Let's just get moving.
So as that's
So do I
happening,
kill him? Do I send him to God?
No.
He's offering to come with us. Why would you want to kill him?
Oh no, not him. The bird boy.
he kind of says in a scratchy voice this time, "Time to loot the place. Just get him to the boss."
Who says that in a scratchy voice?
The Kinku.
Okay.
And
what did he say?
no time to loot the place, just get him to the boss. And it also says, in a deep voice with an orcish accent, Xanathar sends his regards.
Oh yeah, kill him.
Okay,
Trying to-
got it. Do you say that in character? Because like the minute you say
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, no,
like,
no, no, yes. Like that's literally what she's yelling down from the balcony.
she's raising her axe and chop, chop.
Immediately stops.
You don't want me to chop up the bird?
No. And I'm gonna look for him. Simple message, because they'll find you if you run. They always do. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, evil for an evil. And I throw him out the door.
Before we get to that, because I've been kind of wanting to go and Delia, you're exploring upstairs, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she finds legendary stuff.
Or
Uh,
she gets
Nine
herself in trouble.
I mean, that's also
There's-
Oh god,
probably
don't get
accurate.
sniped.
Watch me.
There's a number of crates scattered around, but then there appears to be a door to some offices back over here.
Ooh.
Celia's not. She hasn't been hit,
Uh,
right?
Nope.
Okay.
I
You
still got
generously
my
took
full
that for her.
6 health points. No,
That's
she
good.
took that for Athronis.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Because he was 5 feet away from me.
That's right. She casted.
I casted shield.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
And I am 100% definitely going to try and open this door
Let me
with
check.
like no hesitation.
None of us
Uh,
ever checked for traps, eh? We
Nope.
just kick them doors down.
There is no lock on this, but the moment that you open the
Z
wait, let
door.
me check something.
Oh, he's checking a lot of things. I'm scared.
Sorry,
I hope it's like good things, you know, like gifts.
Let me see what legendary gift we could place behind this door for you. That's
If
what I
you
wanted
need
to
help,
check.
we can help you figure out legendary
Yeah, trust me.
gifts.
I could throw out some legendary gifts
Yeah.
for you.
No, if you
Maybe
need
it's
to
at
break
the-
down some doors.
Like
Magic 8-ball. Where is Cordelia's dad?
If you see a piece of armor that begs you to step into it, just maybe don't.
Yeah, you
No, I definitely will.
do it.
you open this
Okay,
door
so-
and nothing springs out at you, but there is a bell that does kind of ring when you open this door.
Oh,
Uh,
that could only mean good things, right? Yeah.
Well,
She's gonna step further into the room.
you kind of
Bells.
there's a couple of rooms here, and you notice that there are desks and chairs and shelves, all coated with dust. And the desks are empty, the shelves are empty, and they look like they've been that way for quite a while. You kind of look through these rooms and you don't find much of substance. Other than on one of the desks, you do find a couple of sheets of paper, which, upon further inspection, have a rune in one of the corners, and you recognize them as paper birds. Little pieces of paper that, when activated, fold up into origami birds, and you can send them to fly off to somebody else in the city.
well, that's so cool.
It's like the message pantry, but like long range.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
am definitely going to. How many of those do I find? How many sheets of this paper do I find?
You find 5 of them.
Nice.
Awesome. I am going to put 4 of them in my bag, and on the 5th one, I am going to write a message, and it's just going to say, "Look what I found, nerds," and then she's going to send it down to Nyla.
Wow. She's so spiteful she'll waste a message on that. I love it.
Here's a
Yep.
question: is it a one-use done, or did you just give her a
Uh,
paper to write a note on?
Are we new friends now? Is this
Who
a
knows?
gift?
Maybe it's a blessing from your god. Ah, darn, that's what I should have written.
Your god is saying
Your god doesn't love you. Send to Nyla.
doesn't
No,
she's-
the first message is what she's going to write down.
Sorry, I'm
That
checking.
was funny.
Let's see. actually doesn't say what happens after they're used.
If it's
but
one use done, I am totally fine with that. I
And
got
if it's
4 more.
not, are you totally fine
Send
giving
me a
Nyla
message
your new
back.
gift?
That's fine.
yeah, it folds itself up. I think the activation is you like put your finger on like a circle that is around this small rune, and then you kind of like drag your finger around that circle. It then folds itself up into a neatly folded paper bird, and kind of flutters off through the door, down into the hallway. So, guys, as you're wrapping up that sort of conversation, you see this paper bird fly in and land on a box right next to you, Nyla. And Rainier says, "Looks like you've got a message."
Oh, I hope it's not my boyfriend. She kind of like mumbles to herself, and she picks up said bird.
Boyfriend, eh?
And does the bird?
You can kind of unfold it, and
Okay, so it doesn't do anything right off the bat. Like it just
it
is.
does not do anything.
Okay.
It is mainly just to get the piece of paper to you.
Okay, so I open
that's pretty
said
much it.
paper. What does it say? I already know what it says, but
That's what I found, nerds.
she's gonna look over at Cordelia and then fold it up. She's like, "Oh no, I can't call her that."
You notice that the rune is gone.
I didn't even know there was a rune, so she just holds up this
Mhm.
piece of
Probably.
paper.
You've probably seen these before.
I am just
Probably.
that great at making paper birds that fly. My aim is amazing.
Yeah. Yep. She's just like, oh, that was very rude and uncalled for.
So how I'm gonna rule it is that the message stays there, but it's just not magical anymore.
So I
It's
can
just a piece of paper now.
I can just give it back to her essentially, and it will still say said message.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You gonna add to it? Just make this a chain
Maybe.
letter.
Who knows?
Well, is there anything else you want to
Uh,
search through here, or?
Well,
I
was
mean, I
just gonna
do
have.
want to
Oh,
look
sorry.
through the crates up here just to see if there's anything of value.
Up there?
Yes.
All right. You get to the right spot in this.
And then I'm also going to check this Kenku here for any
Gold?
kind of... Yeah, absolutely. Gold.
42.
You already
Uh,
know. You already know.
you find 4 gold on this one.
Ooh, this one's a rich one.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm rolling a d6. You kind of spend a little bit of time sorting through these boxes, but they're just filled through all kinds of junk, like moth-eating bits of cloth, bottles of what appears to be spoiled olive oil, and hundreds of
shit.
pairs of wooden sandals that were all the rage a couple of years ago, but are now out of fashion.
Do I
none of
find
this is-
anything that can be considered a cloak?
You are able to find a moth-eaten cloak.
Awesome. Just one, or
Probably
do I
like-
just find...
You find 1.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up.
None of this. You don't think that you could sell any of this.
Yeah, no, I figured. I know what they're worth.
Most of this stuff you couldn't pay people to.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
you
no,
could probably. I mean, realistically, you could pay people to take anything, because then they could just drop it and never think about it ever again. But yeah, but nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing really of note up there.
no. Okay, so she's just going to take the cloak and head back downstairs.
Are there any like bottles of water anywhere?
Nope.
God damn it.
You can check the dead bodies, but nada.
Yeah, I figured as much. She's just
Or-
still kind of disgusted with the blood on her, and her hands still kind of being dirty and all that jails.
Ooh.
Anybody gonna?
I'm just gonna.
look through anything.
I'm just gonna have Cordelia take all of the dead bodies and sort of start just sort of dragging them to, with their heads pointed toward the west, feet towards the east, and just folding their hands on top of their chests, just kind of laying them out semi-respectfully.
He'll
Alright.
ask you not to for that one part. At least not the Zen.
Say
Not
what
the
now?
which
With
ones?
the ones with
Ooh.
the snake tattoos.
The ones with the
Yeah.
snake tattoos to leave alone. The ones from the Xanathar, he doesn't care.
Okay.
Yeah, so seeing her do that and him saying that, she's going to kind of like follow after her. She's not touching these bodies. But as soon as she places them the way she's putting them, she's gonna like just like put her hand just above their faces and just whisper something and goes to each of them. The ones that we're allowed to bless.
It is at this time that you, Nyla, or Celia, are you still upstairs?
Yeah, I'm making my way downstairs.
Okay.
Downtown.
You guys
Great minds think
hear
alike.
two sets of knocks.
Knock, knock.
One of which is coming from that door, and one of which is coming from that door up on the street.
I'm going to immediately make my way back over there.
Before you're able to get there, you oh wait, no, this door was ripped off its hinges over down here.
Yeah, I was gonna. At the bottom door, there's no door.
So
Magic ghost knock.
at that point, you do not even see a knock. You hear a knock from up at the top one, but at that point, City Watch pour into this warehouse.
Ooh. This isn't good.
What pours into the
Dozen
warehouse?
plus one. City Watch,
Oh, okay.
including a what seems to be a captain of the City Watch as well. Don't move.
Hmm.
You don't have to tell me
Trying to
twice.
figure out this situation. It seems like the trouble's already gone.
You're welcome.
Looks like there was a fight here. Multiple, in fact. Rainier, it's good to see you're back on your feet. Yes, Captain, I was kept here against my will. These fine people saved me. Well, then, I'm very glad for your help, but hope that you do not make a habit of getting involved where the city should be taking care of things. Anybody gonna say anything, or?
I wanted to know if I completely forgot to ask, but I'm assuming Raynor doesn't recognize me.
He does not.
Okay, does the city guard recognize me?
He does not.
Thank God.
Do
People with knives.
You do recognize Rainier now that you've had a bit of time.
Like
Particularly
process?
more by name, and
Oh, yeah.
maybe like
And the fact that he's
once.
so handsome?
Like you probably saw him from a distance, maybe.
Like
At
rumors say
times.
he's a handsome young man.
Well, it's not rumors; it's true.
That's what
Dang.
she's heard because she's never seen him in person.
Yeah.
Like, oh, gotta talk to my girlfriends when I see them. Be like, you were not mine. God has blessed some boys in this city.
What are you? I'm thankful for your help in finding this lost noble of ours, but what are you doing here, if I might ask? The four of you.
I'll just look to him and ask, maybe you should tell him what happened the night before. There's still one missing.
Yes, he's right. I was taken, and a friend of mine as well was taken under false pretenses. And by the Zentrum, and when the Xanathar Guild showed up, they fought to take me in the hopes that I had information about my father's cache of gold, but when the dust settled, they took the wrong person. They were able to find that they had taken him into the sewers. Bloom Blagmar, do you think that you could help? With the chaos in the city, I don't think I could spare the men send into the sewers, but you four, if you are up for it, I think that might be appreciated by the city. And this is as well, very much so.
Well, it involves the job we gotta do, so
And what will
Yeah.
the city do to repay us for this favor?
We will overlook your breaking and entering into property that is not yours to break and enter into.
Celia will side-eye Orthronus.
And I'm just looking at you. Who told
And you will
to come here?
have the appreciation of the City Watch.
But to be honest, we came here in search of a person who was kidnapped. Under the pretenses of that, are we not excused?
The way the rules work here.
That's why she's asking. She's kind of like, we had every right to believe that there was a person being held captive.
yeah, we just came here to help.
It's not our job to help, it's theirs, pointing to the watch. See something wrong, you gotta let them handle it.
And believe you me, not all City Watch officers are as nice as I am.
Diligent.
Honestly, no. Some of them are rather nice, some talkative, but one I once saw run into a wall twice, and I don't know why he kept doing it.
Some of
yes,
them are
I've
utter
heard of that one.
buffoons. They're not captains, though. They tend not to be, at least,
No, it's not.
most of the time.
I mean, what about common sense? I mean, if it takes the watch too long to get somewhere, then if good common people take the law into their own hands, shouldn't that be okay?
Well, you see, the thing about that is that if people take the law into their own hands, then it tends not to be law, just whatever suits the person.
But if the gods
We
told
are
me
sanctioned
to
by the
save-
city.
But if the
Well, let me-
gods have told me to come save people, is that okay? I'm sorry.
Well, let me ask you something, sir. If someone was trying to take somebody was trying to steal your cattle, let's just say, do you come and wait? Do you go and wait for the sheriff to come and do something about it, or do you defend yourself and do
Well,
what's right?
There are circumstances when the problems come to you. It is more than acceptable to defend yourself, but going and searching for problems tends to cause some problems. But you not seem like capable individuals, so I understand that you are just trying to help. Just best not
Try
to
not to
meddle
break-
in the criminal affairs. Leave the dirty business like this to the City Watch. But if you do want to continue on your adventure, then I'd advise keeping the blood off the streets. Okay?
She kind of looks at herself covered in blood. She's like, does he mean just keep it on ourselves then?
I
Yes,
mean,
yes,
it's in a
that's exactly-
building.
Don't do it in the public.
You guys can roll an insight check if you want to try to suss out his meaning here, or if you guys can pick it up. That is also good.
She's just
I mean,
assuming
I'm
she has
glad
to
to see
drink in
you.
blood.
There's an
Celia
audible
will
sigh,
get-
and I'm just gonna reach in for my flask.
I mean, I get what he's saying, but I don't know if Cordelia.
Oh,
would
Celia
necessarily
knows.
get it.
Celia knows, and she gives a long sigh.
Yeah. He means off the streets themselves, as in saying, Go Buck
Get caught,
Wild
bitch.
are in, like, the sewers, especially, I think is what he means by that. Or is what he means by that, not I think.
And he still hasn't
Yeah.
technically answered our girl's question about how's the city gonna take care of this. Saying
Yeah,
he-
Celia
they're
will kind of
asking us-
reiterate that, okay, so you will overlook this breaking and entry and transgression for the fact that we saved this young man's life, and she'll point to the redhead. But in
terms of compensation.
regards to the rest of what you're asking us. How is the city planning to return that favor?
No bargain was struck before this all happened, so I'm not authorized to spend taxpayer dragons on helping on compensation for such matters, but if you find yourself in the Dock Ward or any ward, feel free to come to me if you need something. I know I might seem cold at times, but I am appreciative of what you've done here. I just can't let people go around. Sorry.
Do I know if
I
Floon's
get
rich?
it. You're a hardworking city guard. I understand. What is your name?
I have a stagent, captain of the city watch in the Dock Wards.
Thank you, Captain.
What were you
We'll
asking,
make note
Celia?
of that.
I want to know if it was like common knowledge to know if Never Right, whatever his name is, redhead
Never
here.
Ember?
Yeah, I was close.
Yes.
Does
If you
he,
look in the NPC's channel, you can see his dad.
is he money? Does he come from money?
Yes, but you've got the impression that, based
His
off of
father
particularly
has
what
it.
he said, he comes from money, but he does not on good terms with his father currently.
That's unfortunate.
You are not. You can roll to see if he's currently in money. If
No,
he's
she probably
currently
wouldn't know.
got that dough. Currently
She's
got that dosh.
I mean, would she know?
You can roll.
Yeah, I guess I will. What should I roll? History?
Yeah.
Can I roll with advantage considering my background?
Just roll standard, I think.
All right,
Because
fair
I think
enough.
you're still trying to determine on whether you actually know it or not.
That's fair. Okay! 16.
I think with that, you still don't know fully how much dough he's rolling in, but you know that he does have a home in the Sea Ward.
Okay.
So at least he's got to have enough dosh for that.
That's fair, that's fair.
But at the same time, he was also slumming it in the Dock Ward with Flume.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was Floon's decision.
He met Flume there. That was the first time they met.
Oh!
It's funny
Yeah,
how
maybe
you
he
meet the
followed-
richest people in the shadiest parts of town.
Shut up. Sorry. What?
Shut up.
Dang.
Man, that's ruthless. You really be telling him to shut up? Wow.
No. He's currently the only one who's been relatively nice about her blessings, as far as she's aware. Not realizing he's like snickering every time.
I'm appreciative of your work here tonight, but I can't let you overshadow the work of the City Watch.
Of course not. And if you need to take credit for wanting to, by all means.
No, you've earned this. But, well, I'd recommend going and, if this is your job to go and find this Loon fellow, then I recommend getting on that now. We'll take
Yeah.
care of this situation.
Sewers. This should be fun.
Yeah,
To the sewers then.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be a good place to stop.
Yay.
I'm
Good job.
honestly I was gonna just ask, go to the yawning portal and just chill for like the night because it's already late and most of us are
Yeah.
down spells and health.
Can we do that? Can we just...
Yeah. That sounds good.
I'll actually say that if you guys want, you guys can get another long rest just because,
Yay,
number
long
one,
rest.
you barely have any resources.
We sleep a lot during these days.
We sleepwalk.
I mean, I'm a drow, so I only need 4 hours of meditation.
Okay,
It's
Drow.
Yes.
I don't get shiny like this for no one
Mm.
without my beauty sleep.
In the meantime, I can see
So keep you
Cordelia
up more, got it.
challenging
If
people
you guys
to
think that
drinking
guys wanna-
games.
it's not super late in the night, I think we started around 6:30, so
yeah.
I'd say maybe like 10.
Yeah.
maybe a little later. 10:15.
Sounds good.
Yeah. If this night had gone a little bit better, there definitely would have been some other fun stuff because I would have definitely gone back for more gambling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then this massacre.
Yeah, this is fun. This was good. This good session.
I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it.
It is fun as hell. Thank you for
So
doing
that's one of the fun first twists is that there's 2 hot redheaded dudes roaming around.
I don't know. I still gotta check. I mean,
Haven't
so far.
checked everywhere. Sorry. Before the watch arrived, he did pick up a rapier and a dagger from cup that was lying on the floor.
Where'd he find a rapier?
There were weapons.
Did I
here.
forget to mention? Yeah, there were weapons.
Yeah,
scattered
there were
around.
weapons
There were
everywhere.
weapons
There were weapons.
scattered everywhere,
Oh,
like not
okay.
on
I
the
thought it
bodies, but like
was-
on like there were shelves of them. So like they had
I
back.
think I'm playing. I think I'm actually Nyla when I'm playing this game.
You're that immersed in it. I love it.
Oh my god.
100%
You are that
immersion.
Just
method.
not
I
working.
love
She's like, "Where are the weapons?" They're literally right in front of her. She's like, "I don't see nothing."
All right, guys. See y'all